Greetings to everyone, and how are we doing on this fine, well, it's Friday evening for me, but wherever you are in the world. Great to see so many people in chat already, and Darafin has already got us started, so a huge thank you to him already. So, most popular question I've seen so far in the chat is what do I need to do to get my 7 stars? And the answer is incredibly simple. You need to A, be Paragon by the 10th. And B, log in. That is it. There will be a calendar that comes out just like any of the normal ones. So, for example, there will be a calendar that looks like this, but every day there will be a new 7-star waiting for you. On day 10, there will be this 7-star Isophene. Now, if you are Thronebreaker, they will all be 6 stars, apart from Isophene that you also get as a 7-star. So the 7 stars Isophene you'll get from Thronebreaker and up, but the rest are 6 stars, so 9 6 stars. And if you are Paragon and up, you will get all of them as 7 stars. If you've just got Paragon, I cannot stress how huge of a boost this will be to your progress. I'm on PC, Aradan, because I am in the content creator program, so Kabam have given me access to the PC beta version. Do not use emulators or anything like that, they will get you banned. This is the official version. It is a little bit buggy, Pixie, you're not 100% off, or Pixel Wolf, but it's fine. It works well enough for what we need it to do. So yeah, this is the beta PC version. So, if anyone has any questions on how to get Paragon, please do slap them in the chat. I will do my best to get through as many of them as possible. I hope that I will be able to demonstrate stuff as well. I cannot access the CCP beta on the PC version, so this is my actual live account, so I'm afraid I can't do any sort of rank up specific for you, or, you know, it's using my own energy and that sort of thing. Have I got any I've probably got some, that's fine, we'll use them. So, yeah, things might be a little bit more limited, but by the by. I have heard a few people asking things along the lines of, can I get, you know, I've just started Act 7, can I get all the way through Act 7? And the answer is, if you have the roster and the energy, the answer is absolutely you can. You just have to sort of, you need to know what you're doing in each quest. If you don't have the roster for it, then it might be a little bit more difficult. The answer to that, Michael, is I have no idea, is the short answer. So if you get Paragon in the middle of the event, what I would imagine is that you will stick with whatever you were on the 10th. So Kabam will look at your account on the 10th and say, right, you are Thronebreaker. It doesn't matter that you sort of became Paragon sort of in the middle of it. I imagine it'll be whatever you were at the start. Jason and Jabari, nice to see you. I am indeed doing my thing. Yeah, no, I'm sure the banquet will produce a lot of resources for many people to get to their next level. Ocean, stuck on the Captain America Infinity War. I'm going to presume that is the 6.3 Cap Infinity War, so 636. This guy is quite a challenge, particularly if you don't have, come on, over here, a good counter for him. Zach, I will try and come to you in a second. But yeah, so Surging Vengeance down here is one of the nastier nodes in the game. Oh, I'm covering it. Hang on, let me uncover it. There we go. So the attacker will use their Special 1, Special 2, Special 3, so you really need to either have some way of tanking Special 3s, or you need to be able to keep his power down. Combine that with Crit Me, meaning that you can only deal damage via critical hits, and combine that with Destructive Feedback, meaning you can only damage him half the time, plus his inbuilt glancing, means that this guy is very tanky and very difficult. Zach, if you could just type it out again, copy and paste is fine, it's just a lot easier for me than having to scroll up and down. So 7.1.5, you don't think you have enough energy? Well, let's go and have a look. 7.1.5. So, that is 1, 6, 12, 18. So that's 19 quests total. If you can do 3 quests a day, it'll be close, but you might be able to do it. Just about. Will there be Act 8 guides in the future? Probably. Yeah, actually, yeah. Most likely, but not until the new year. I am burnt out quite significantly from making all of the Act 7 guides, which has, yeah. So for a bit of a bit of context, each of the main videos gets its own script. So it's what I call my save method, which is to get script, audio, video, and editing, plus all the peripheries that have to go with it, like the thumbnail and so on. The scripts alone, I think the one just for Kang, part 2, was something like 7 pages, 3,000 words or something. So each script is really quite chunky. Plus then I have to go and do all the recording and so on. So there is a lot of effort that goes into each one of them. So Act 8 will come at some point, but not quite yet. I'm scared for the Grandmaster. No, you will be fine. You've just got to think differently, and then the fight is suddenly a lot easier. If you have Juggernaut, the number of people I have seen using Juggernaut to absolutely demolish that guy is just ridiculous. He is such a cheat code for that fight. Normally, if you get hit by that beam on the Grandmaster Special 1, you then take 3 tokens of blunder from getting hit by his sort of dice shots. But if you have Jugs, you're unstoppable, so you can then just go back to it. He is so good for that fight. Of the 3 reworks shown in the livestream, who am I more impressed with? If I pull Sentry, he will be going to rank 3. There's not a huge amount of debate in my mind about that one. Deadpool X-Force might well be better. He has some serious damage coming from him, and Sentinel is also looking very, very good. But Sentry is a champion I've wanted to buff for quite some time. I even wrote my own Sentry buff in the middle of this year and sent it off to Kabam to say, hey, if you're going to buff Sentry, here's, at least a scaffolding for what to do, in my opinion. But yeah, no, their one is far, far, far better than mine. He is significantly improved, and I am very much looking forward to it. And he's Sentry. I've wanted that for ages. Let's see. A better path for 7.4.2. Let's have a look at 7.4.2. Right, which one did we... the adrenochrome path. Right. So, we recommended this Ronin path here. Who asked the question? A, B, any better path for 7.4.2? What are you struggling with for this path in particular? Personally, I find it relatively simple because of the huge debuff potency increase, though Domino is a little bit annoying. But let me know what you are struggling with in this question. We can certainly take a look. The increase in debuff potency can make many champions work quite well. How do I know there'll be 10 7 stars on login? Kabam told me. I think they told a lot of people as well. 1 T3 Alpha away from the last rank 4. Yeah, getting those rank ups can be quite tricky. I would recommend going through the entire shop and seeing what you can pick up there, particularly the Alliance section. There's some might be hidden here for glory. So I know this is the Valiant shop, but I can pick up Tier 4 Alpha here, Tier 4 Basic here, and Tier 3 Alpha here as well, so maybe you've got some you can pick up there. Greetings, Yoyi. I thought you were going to the pub. You can also pick up some... No, not from here. Some Battleground store. Again, I know this is the... Oh, that's refreshed. Just gonna pick some up here while we're here. So yes, you might be able to pick up some here as well, so I can pick up, there's Tier 6 Basic here, and there's Tier 3 Alpha as well. So do check out the stores and see where you can pick stuff up as well. Ghost, I want to say a big thank you for... Hey, congratulations. You're the one that did it. I just told you how to do it. Nicely done. Will I do guides for the Necropolis or the Crucible? I have already done the Crucible. I believe there are guides for all the fights, actually. So, if we go back to fight, special quests, Crucible's in here somewhere. Crucible. So the paths for normal and legendary are identical. It's just that normal is split into 4 paths, whereas legendary is split into 2. I have done a full guide on legendary, but you can absolutely use that for the normal one as well. Quick pro tip for those that are looking at a little bit more advanced and looking for the Necropolis Karina's challenges coming up. If you can do these itemless, at the end of the paths, there's 3 revives at the end of each path, so that's 12 free revives you can pick up there. A little top tip if you haven't done those already. No ghost, okay. Drew Tab, nicely done. Keep it going. You've just done 732, so you've got you've just done 731, so you've got 732 coming next. 732. Dichotomy. Oh. Yeah, this was an interesting one, because I recommend you take the CGR boss, but some people disagree and say the iHulk boss is better. I could see both. Personally, I find the CGR easier, but yeah, iHulk is also an absolute option. I'd say that take this path. You've got a rather annoying double at the end here, but I believe, yeah, you get Entropic Prowess. It just boosts you to the moon. That'll give you all the damage you could ever need. Power Reserve means you'll both be spamming specials quite hard, but yeah, massive special attacks here as well. D-Ward, if you don't remember me, I'm one of the players that wiped the floor with you in BGs a couple of weeks ago. Nope, don't remember that at all. That rings no bells at all. Michael Andrews says, need a champion option for 746 if I don't have Sunspot or Gore. So presumably you're planning on taking the Smorgasbord path. And for that path, you can use basically any champion that has a large number of debuffs. You need to be able to apply 10 debuffs in 30 seconds. For example, we could probably use Photon. We can try that in a moment. But I presume maybe you mean 742, but we'll look at that in a moment. But obviously my roster is a bit bigger, but going down here, Doom probably not. Titania 100%. Angela maybe. Apocalypse is weird, don't use him. Scorpion 100%. Nick 100%. Spider-Punk maybe. Corvus maybe. Nephi is a bit rubbish, don't use him, I've tried. Void isn't fast enough. Mr. Sinister can do it, but he'll take a huge reduction in his damage. AA maybe. Hulkbuster probably, not sure. Silk, yes. Null, yes. Sunspot next. Chioth, yes. Joe, maybe. Kushala, maybe. I don't know who your roster is. Shuri, almost certainly. Black Cat, maybe. Venom, probably. Havoc, maybe. Rintra, maybe. There are quite a few. We can use Ultron, probably could do it as well. Blade, most likely. Eye-Bomb for sure. He'd do very well. Actually, let's switch to... Oh, Lady Deathstrike would be amazing for which is on every single hit. Lots of options. If you put some of your roster in chat, maybe we can have a look through your top options as well. But just focusing on science, She-Hulk could maybe do it. Torch could do it without pre-fight. Ham could probably do it. And so on and so forth. Yeah, I know you had to do it. He's for defense. I promised I've never used him on offense. We'll just sort of scrub him out. He's a defense there. Ruda, which 10 champs would it be in my opinion? Well, I didn't get an opinion, so it's who Kabam chose. I can't remember the whole list. I know there's Gwenpool in there. There's Gambit's in there as well. There's a whole... All of the champions are sort of very solidly middle of the road. None of them are absolute game breakers, but there are some sort of very solid ones. But then Isophine is number 10. She will be very solid. I haven't had a chance to play with her yet because I don't think she's on the CCP server, but she is looking particularly spicy. Struggling with intercepts for 742. Assuming that is a typo and you've put 642 but 742. I can't zoom out here, which is quite annoying. There we go. Where are we going in this quest? Here we go. Here. Life transfer, power shield. You don't need to intercept for this path. You can just bait heavies. It's a little tricky, but certainly do it. Let's do it ourselves. So if we grab just a mute, we'll just do the first fight because this is my energy. So I haven't got any sort of extra resource or anything. Is this? Yeah, let's go. Let's go rank 1 Colossus. Equip you. We'll just give you the Omega Red Synergy. Jugs. What's my Mega Red Synergy? Yeah, that'll do. Just to make you a little bit more user friendly. So let me hop over here. Oh, I forgot Vox is in there. Yeah, no, Vox I'm very much looking forward to. I don't have a Vox yet, so a 7-star Vox will be doing things even for me. Wiccan I do have. I don't know if that'll be a first time dupe. But here on this quest, we absolutely don't need to intercept. We can just hold block. Okay, that was an intercept. And then once she finishes a combo, or throws a heavy attack, we can just go in and base start. Just hold block here because I don't want her throwing that. Hold block. They get 1 tap to push her to special 2. Now you can't armor break Colossus if he's fine there. So Parry, 1, 2, back up. Parry, charge heavy, special 2. There we go. So yeah, there's absolutely no... Ooh, going to get walloped there, that's going to hurt. Ooh, ho, 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 ho. That was going very well until I started making sure that it didn't. We're going to get bled. Ooh, it's a nice long shot on us. Intercept there. Back up. For our special 1, and even though we took a whole load of damage, life transfer is the best node in the game. You can just heal back everything. It really doesn't matter. And yeah, so we threw 1 accidental intercept when we started the fight, but just hold block. Don't have to do anything flashy at all. There, that was me getting the buttons wrong. I'm still getting used to computer. 1, knock her out without too much issues. Struggling with the Iron Man Infinity War at the end of the 751 path. So ends YouTube, no, Thronebreakers will get 9 6-stars, and then Ice Fiend at the end will be the 7-star. The controls look like this, bad nickname, so it's WASD for me to do lighter, heavy, medium, dodge, and block. So let us go to 715. Are they still worth doing? Not 100%. Grandmaster's gone, Eternity of Pain. The Eternity of Pain, like, ongoing ones are worth doing, so the Autumn of Agony that's on at the moment, that's absolutely worth doing, but the other ones, not so much. Yes, these are played through Steam. But again, this is just a beta of the PC version. It's the only way I can stream, so it's what I'm using. Please don't go and use some emulator or something, as Kabam will hit you with the ban hammer. Reverse controls, they are and they aren't. I haven't spent a huge amount of time playing with them, but let's see. This Iron Man Infinity War, I'm presuming. So, first things first, we have unlimited power. So if you have a Ronin of any star, you can absolutely flatten this guy. If you don't have a Ronin, then it's... so no dupe Ronin for the cheese. So, a technique that I developed when I first went through this path, because I also don't have a Ronin, is to use a champion like Longshot, and I won't use the 7... Do I have a 7-star? No, I don't have a 7-star Longshot, that's a shame. Where's my Longshot? Must be around here somewhere. There he is. Is to use Longshot, and if you have him, which I imagine you do somewhere, is Longshot and Heimdall. I don't find PC buggy, no Pixel Wolf, but I am using the official one. If you're using an emulator, then admitting it on stream probably wouldn't be a best of ideas. This is the official Kabam release, so up to you. But, so, what comes on this path is unlimited power, so blah 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 blah. When these Furies are nullified or removed, the defender gains 50% of their max power for each buff nullified. So what we're going to do here is, and this is what I had to do on my first time through, though I think I was using a 5-star Longshot. Parry, back up. And this should work on Iron Man Infinity War as well. I'll only show it on this fight because I don't want to go all the way to Iron Man Infinity War. So we just literally just parry, 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 parry. So he's now got 3 Furies, and we did instantly nullify some of them because I'm using an Awakened Longshot. If you have a non-Awakened Longshot, then you won't be doing that. Sometimes, Longshot's one of the few champions I sometimes prefer unawakened. There we go. We're also stealing some of his power gain because bad karma. Start through a couple of heavy attacks. Dodge that. So we're taking things very, very, very slow now. We've been pushed to special 3, which is a little bit annoying. So we're going to throw that. There we go. So it's a very, very long stun on Longshot special 3, but we don't actually want to be dealing with that. So I'm literally letting... Ow. Okay, I always forget how hard turrets hit. So we're literally just letting him build Furies right now. And then what we're going to do is we're going to throw a special 2 of our own. We both get thrown straight to special 3, and then I am mashing my special 3 as fast as possible. So now we can throw that, and now he's stunned for a long time, so we can put some of these on, and you can see all of those Fury buffs absolutely melt him away. So that is something else you can do. You've just got to make sure you spam your special 3. And the reason we brought Heimdall is because if they had thrown his special 3, I would have had that safety net. Greetings, Allison. Yes, the stun on my special 3 was quite useless. X game, yes, YouTube does take a little bit of a cut, but it's not a huge amount I can do about that. So we'll do another fight here as well. Is this guy immune to nullify face in stagger? I can't remember. We'll soon find out. Congratulations, 4X Square. Nicely done. Oh. So we're just taking things very, very slowly. This guy triggers enough buffs of his own. He's also playing quite passively, but never mind. feeling this guy might be immune to Fate Seal or something of the like, but we will soon find out. So again, we're going to go to special 2. Oh no, there we go. And so I'm now mashing special 3, trying to throw it as fast as possible. Managed to throw it as fast as possible here. So we wait for the special 3, and then because of the huge stun on the end of it, we can get some more hits in. Go for a striker, and then we've got enough incinerate damage to finish out the fight like that. So it's not necessarily the smoothest thing to do, like long shot, not long shot. Ronan Cheese is so much better, but that is another way we can tackle this path as well. Stuck on 733. Right, let's go have a look at that. 7.3.3. Oh, this is the Spidey's path. I like this one. So, got to click on a champion so we can zoom out. So we have, so we have 2 options in this quest. First up is we take the Paradox Quake path, which is debuff potency, and having debuff potency is very powerful if you know what you're doing, and you gain. So when either champion throws special axe, you gain a charge, and then we just have to use intercepts to keep the charges down, which can be a little bit rough if you're not so good at intercepting, but that works fine. If you don't want to intercept, then we can use take the Phoenix path in here and just go down this one, and pretty much any Mystic champion can take this path in any way, shape or form. As long as you keep poisons going, which Mystic Curse will supply for you, you don't have to worry about Rejuvenate at all. Someone's saying we can cheese the Drax path with Hercules. You can cheese most paths with Hercules. Yeah, okay, Rising Sun. You can also cheese this path with stacking power. Yeah, I wonder if this might just be for a little bit of fun, but you can probably. I'm going to bring out the big ghost because I'm not scrolling all the way down. Cheese this fight with Ant-Man as well, because sorry, Ant-Man with the ghost synergy, because these are Fury buffs. Now they are passive degenerations which we can't get rid of, but let me try this one just a second. Yeah, XX Fan, you're absolutely right. Nick Fury Shield will do very, very well on that path as well. Black Widow Deadly Origin always surprises me on that path as well. Vox, as ID, I know a lot also says, implied. But yeah, 7-star Vox on that path would do amazingly well. I think this is the first time I've played Ghost on PC, so this will be interesting to see how my Ghost skills hold up. So we're building our buffs. 1, 2. Ah, it's the only way we can gain power. 60k, 63k. Oh, I should have brought the Hood Synergy as well so we can take no damage. Actually, those degens really don't tick very hard. So there you go. Oh no. There we go. Ghost can absolutely cheese that path as well. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Almania. Yeah, Hood Synergy as well would mean we take no damage whilst phasing. So we could massively mitigate the amount of DJ damage we're taking as well. Again, I won't be doing the whole path because I'm limited by my own energy pool, and I'm pretty sure I do have. Yeah, okay, I've got quite a few energy refills left, but I want to try and help as many people as possible. But that would also work there as well. Nicely done, Puneet. Congratulations. Yeah, 715 is a tough quest, Mr. Lawn. You are absolutely bang on. 734. I'll come back to 715 in a second, but 734 from Relaxing Ends. Let's have a look at this one. Relaxing, can you give me some more information about why you're struggling on this path? Because if I remember correctly, this is just, yeah, this ghost path. So what's getting you here? Because this is an aptitude path. So you just parry them a load, and then you gain massive buff potency. So I'm just curious. Yeah, Timpy, Ghost is obscene. She is... I will stand by the argument that she is still the best tech champion in the entire game. I will get people disagreeing with me on that one, but in my eyes, Ghost is still the absolute pinnacle of the tech class. Oh, Relaxing, just take this path. Take the Ghost path here. So you put debuffs on them, gives you charges. Whenever you dex one, you remove it, so it's really easy to gain and lose charges. And then you gain plus 30% buff potency. Do go watch the full video and the follow-up on that as well. But if we just grab a Cosmic Champion... we've got Hyperion. We've got 5-star Hyperion lying around. Here we go. This is 5-star and Ascended Hyperion. So yeah, it's buff potency path, so anyone that has big buffs, bigger, or even little buffs that you can then massively shoot through the roof. So what's really interesting is that it affects all buffs, including things like regeneration. So if you go watch that video, I use King Groot as well, and you just can't die. But you'll see if I can get some... So the Fury buffs are being boosted here, but also my power gain. So you'll notice I'm actually getting power really fast with my period. So we can get some more Furies. So watch my power bar. Look how quickly I'm gaining power now. Ow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let some of these expire. Oh, this is some seriously good Hyperion RNG. So this is just a 5-star Hyperion. I'm just going to parry a few more times. And the reason I'm doing that is just to show that every buff can be built. So normally I'd be going for special 3, heavy special 2. So what I want to do here, can we have that special add first? Is you watch my regeneration buff. So I'm now healing for 700 per tick on Hyperion, and look how long his buff is. There's no way that, you know, we're not going to heal all the way to full. You know, Hyperion's basically immortal once you get that going. There we go, we're back at full health. And even if I let Ghost hit me a bit with some guaranteed crits, there you go, still healing, still healing. I don't think we'll get back to full, but honestly, he's not doing a bad job of it. Yeah, there you go, so... I don't know, yeah, when I first joined the CCP, I did go and ask Mike, hey, can I try a 7-star Ghost just even on the testing account? And he said she's not even on the testing account yet. So they've got a 7-star Ghost internally, but on the CCP account still not there. So yeah, we will not be seeing 7-star Ghost for quite some time, which breaks my heart somewhat. But in my eyes, it's also completely warranted as she's completely overpowered. Hyperion won't choose the entire path relaxing because you've got a Havoc to take as well, but he will do a very, very good job. But say, watch the follow-up video. I think I used King Groot there for Havoc because he just won't die. King Groot and all of his regen, just obscene. Yeah, I could go. Dev, on the 10th of December, if you're Paragon, we will start the calendar that will get you 10 free 7-stars. And all you have to do is log in. They are 100% free. You just log in and the calendar gives them to you. So I'm trying to help as many people as possible to get Paragon, so they can get those 10 stars. Kerr, I will come back to you in just a moment. I'm just going to show King Groot on this path. Where's my King Groot? King Groot. That's regular Groot. King Groot. You're high sig. Okay, none of my King Groots are ranked particularly well, so... but yeah, King Groot high sig just will not die. Thank you, JJ. This is just my normal voice. Job, do I read the comics? No, I do not. Let's have a look at 736 Loki Path. Are these SIGs for the reworks? Yes, they are, but I can't remember what they are, so we'll have to go and have a look. For the Loki Path, can we use Mr. Sinister? Yes, you can. Mr. Sinister will do very well here. I'd recommend sticking to something like medium, light, heavy every combo, so you never trigger the unblockable. This won't trigger because you don't trigger any of that. Actually, yeah, I'll take Mr. Sinister out for just a very quick spin on this path. This is using my rather larger Mr. Sinister than normal, but that's not a big deal. Let me just double check his abilities. Because he's definitely got something with unblockable, but I just want to remind myself. So he can block unblockable specials apart from some text. Something I've been needing to double check for a while. So, yeah, Dev, it's 100% worth it. And there are 2 videos for every quest on the channel already. If you get stuck somewhere, come back to the stream. I will do my best to answer any questions I can. But yeah, so there are many, many videos out there. There's the full 48 videos on how to defeat Act 7 is out now as well. Wesley, in order, you want to do it by December the 10th because that is the start of the free 7-stars event. So you'll get 1 7-star every day for 10 days if you are Paragon or higher. The last one will be the brand new Isophene that you will just get for free. If you are Paragon, sorry, if you are Thronebreaker, you will get them all as 6 stars, apart from Isophene that you get as 7 stars, so it'll be 9 and 1. But if you really want to get all of those champions, then you really want to be Paragon. So we go medium, light, charge, heavy. So this way we're not triggering any of the unblockable. Annoyingly, Loki's special 1 is quite short. This is going to trigger his unblockable now. I've just realised that's very annoying. So actually, I'm going to throw this into his block. And then hope. Wait, come on. Nah, okay, didn't feel like it. Medium, light, charge heavy. Special 2. Medium, light, back off. Parry, medium, light, charge heavy. Special of 1. Right, please throw. There you go. So yeah, he took 75,000 damage there. Medium, light, back up. Medium, light, charge heavy. You can. I would actually recommend you use science characters for this part. He will work by all means because he works everywhere, but yeah, science characters could be better here for the simple reason that you can get power stings from the node, and power stings work for Hubris very well. If you have Onslaught, he is absurd for Hubris. He is one of the best Hubris options in the entire game. Onslaught is so good. To the point where I set a world record with him against the Mole Man boss, who had Hubris on him a while ago. Bosh. Special 1. Nope, he's just going to hit me instead. So even with just 4 degens, still took 28,000 damage. Because of the node Bazjua, if I throw the same attack twice, he will go unblockable. And that was just me being bad, not the node. So if we throw that into his block, hopefully we can get into special. There we go. So yeah, ooh, 100,000 damage, very nice. Yes, so the node will cause him to be unblockable if I use 2 heavies in a row. Yes, Neo, Han is very fun on this path. So I will show you here. So yeah, combat deja vu, unblockable. So that's why I'm going medium, light, heavy on every single combo. Ghost asks, where can I get 2,500 7-star shards without doing? Ooh, my best answer is check every single store in the store. That was words. But you might find something hiding just under the hood somewhere. Do also remember that the event quest will be finishing in 4 days. So, you know, you might be able to pick up some more there if the difficulty you're running keeps that as well. Should you rank for Sunspot? Depends what you need. But yes, I've always had a soft spot for Sunspot. He was my first mutant rank 3 at 6-star. He got me Thronebreaker, so I really like Sunspot. Why are we getting messages? That's an offer. That's an offer. And hey, nice. Oh, the Battlegrounds. Everyone, the Battlegrounds rewards have come in. So, Salty, we managed to place top 10%, so that's pretty good. Get a few more of those. For those of you that might be needing rewards to help you, you know, level up, maybe could be helpful. I might offer you something that you need here to help you rank up a few champions. I will be going for a science one of those. Yes, SSW, yeah, this is the Steam version. So yeah, this is an official Kabam release. Do not use sort of weird off-brand emulators. If you're going to do it, make sure you use the official version, which is still kind of limited in most areas. I think it's Australia, New Zealand, and Sweden, I think, that can use it at the moment, plus those that have been given special access, which I have. Tips for the Gwen boss in 726. Learn the phases. There's only 6 phases. If you learn them all, then you can't go wrong in this fight. Is the long and short of it. There we go. I'm going to put my screen back. So, my honest answer was actually go watch the videos. The video was like an hour long, me fighting her 3 different times with 3 different champions. There's so much more I'm going to be able to say in those videos than I can on stream. But essentially what you need to do is she has different plot armors, and you simply just have to do what she says. So if the first one says destroy the plot armor by dexing during the Grandmaster Special 1 when she has 4 prowess effects. Every time she throws a Special 1 and she changes form, so when 1 power level above the attacker, Diamond form is removed and she generates 1 prowess. So do that 4 times. Dex the special with reverse controls. Easy game, easy life. You know, destroy this plot armor when 0 counterpunch charges are remaining. So how to remove them? 1 charge is removed each time Gwen is struck or blocks an attack. Remove 3 when she is knocked down. I don't know a lot. I would agree with you. The first phase probably is the most annoying, apart from maybe Arcus. I find this phase personally very annoying, but I can understand a lot of people, particularly your first run through, that first phase is really weird. But it's not the best answer, but simply my best advice is go and watch the videos. I think the script for the Grandmaster was like 8 pages long, and there's so much more I'm going to be able to say there. Do what I will help you after the stream. I'll come on the Discord server for a bit after the stream, and sort of give you a few pointers there. But yeah, so focusing on Act 7 here. But please do ask questions for outside that. But I know I can help you afterwards. This child's got Ghost of Sig 200. Very nice investment. I'm a big fan of Ghost. At some point, it's on my list from a very long time ago. But a Ghost guide I need to make at some point, because Ghost is just obscene. Best offense champ of 2024. There are a lot that one could class. Bill is mental. Nefaria is amazing. It might have to come down to those two, actually. I would say, depending on what you need and what your roster looks like, Bill or Nefaria, in my opinion, would be some of the best champions of 2024, particularly for defense. In really, really long matchups, Enchantress is also up there, but she does require... Ooh, pardon me, does require that ramp up. Kept dying on the Doom phase. Oh, okay. I never had an issue with the Doom phase. I don't know. I just have to sort of keep intercepting and hope for the best. But, yeah. Kevin, 7-star Dragon Man. That is... He's decent, certainly. That very much depends on your roster. If it's your first 7-star, he will do you very, very, very well. If you've already got a developed 7-star roster, then maybe look to other champions. But he's certainly not bad. Can I make a guide on how to play Ghost? Yes, it is very much in my to-do list, but there's just so much to say about Ghost that getting it into one video is quite difficult. Actually, I'm not going to use Realm Legends. The AI is a bit rubbish. But the TLDR version of Ghost is, let's use Labyrinth, is when you dash about or dash backwards, you will trigger your phase. They can hit into your phase and you can't be hit. Let me just grab that man as well. Ice Fiend would be Mystic. So if we just use Labyrinth Red Hulk here. I'm still a bit ropey at ghosting on PC, but let's see. So, Ghost cannot crit normally. Akbar, nice to see you. She cannot crit normally, but she can gain guaranteed crits with her crit passive. So what you do is, whenever you spend that crit passive... There we go. So you can't phase whilst you've got the crit passive on either, so you can sort of have one or the other. So... You can let him hit into our phase there. Ooh. So in every single other piece of content, they can't actually evade your critical hits, but Labyrinth is in every other piece of content. So we just let him hit into our phase. When you're awakened, when they hit into your phase, you gain power. You can also build Fury buffs off our heavy, as well as our cruelties. And then if you dash back and throw the special 2, it will all be phase hits, or it'll all be critical, guaranteed critical hits. And if you have the Wasp synergy, then you can make sure it's unblockable as well. That is the absolute basics of playing Ghost. And it is, I have actually done this fight without taking any damage as well, and that's what made Ghost so powerful. Also, you know, her damage is obscene. Let's just get that out of the way. The Ghost's damage, I'm not running recoils here. This is just Ghost's damage. I suppose the Ant-Man synergy is helping, but we're getting 38k mediums, which, you know, is pretty good. Labyrinth Evade, aren't you my favourite? So yeah, 50k, oh that one, there you go, 50k, 42k. So that was, what, 142k? Special 2, please, Red Hulk. Special 2, please, Red Hulk. Thank you. And we can just phase the end of that. Don't have to worry about dexing anything weird. We can just phase it. Ow. And we're going to lose all of our cruelties, which means our damage goes down. Never mind. 713 Phoenix, I can't deal damage. I will come and have a look at you in a moment, Master, or Mater, in just a moment. 3, 4, dash back. So yeah, if you dash back and throw that special 2, you get guaranteed crits. Yes, Akbar, she can absolutely ignore recoil damage as well if you are running a good synergy. If I was on the CCP server, I would show the difference, but honestly, with Ghost does too much damage for Labyrinth now. Ghost was... So when I did Labyrinth back in the day, I used a 5-star Ghost the initial path. That was before Aegon even got released. Without recoils as well. So some call me a madman. I consider myself a teacher. But yeah, and then it really wasn't that long ago I unlocked recoils and tried Ghost with recoils, and it's just... Oh, Ghost with recoils is just on another level. If you're interested to see that in action, I've got a video on the channel called something like the fastest war fight ever, in which you can see Ghost in all of her glory. Just absolutely going to town in like Masters Tier Alliance War. That isn't actually the fastest war fight ever anymore. I have seen people beat it, but at the time it was the best I could come across. But there you go. There's the basics on how to do Ghost. LJ Ghost Spamson, no Paragon last week. Nicely done. Well done you. Right, someone said they were having an issue with 713 Phoenix. Can't deal damage. Let's go have a look at that. (713). Thoughts on 7-star Symbiote Supreme? He is rank 3'd him a few months ago. Ooh. Yeah, no, he is a nice champion. He is overshadowed by modern mystics. But that doesn't mean he can't do anything. Absolutely not. Talking about this Phoenix. Backfire, that's got a sting. Okay. I mean, I imagine she's just going to be the same as all the other ones. So yeah, you've just got... That's got a sting and backfire. So whenever a science attacker... Power sting... Yeah, so the way you're going to deal damage to her here is via power stings, otherwise she'll take 90% less damage. But they do huge amounts more damage to champions like Ant-Man, Cassie Lang. Cassie Lang and Ham would be the best two options for this path by quite some way. Yeah, we can do a path. We can do a fight here. Christian, nicely done. You pushing for Thronebreaker, or are you going to sort of sit there for a moment? So, have we got a Ham somewhere? Here we go, Spider Ham. This is 7-star rank 1, I think. Yeah, rank 1. Yeah, I don't know. I agree with you. I don't like recoils. I put recoils on when I'm playing Ghost, and sometimes when I'm playing Corvus. And that's pretty much it. I'm not a huge fan of them outside of that. Oh. Can we get a few smiley faces in chat for the people over at Kabam, and in particular Karate Mike, who has just added a couple of extra energy refills to my account that he will then remove after the stream, just so I can give you all a hand on there. So big shout out to Karate Mike, or Kabamasaurus Rex as he's now known, and the people at Kabam for supporting this. So on this fight, whenever we parry, we put a power sting on them, we get power stings of our own, and we're going to do a huge amount of increased power sting damage, though he will be stinging our power, and every time we trigger a buff, well, sometimes when we trigger a buff, he will also be getting more power. Yeah, you're right, Akbar Mike is the best. So medium, light, medium with Ham, because he has increased chance to inflict power stings when they are stunned. So we can take there, and now he throws that. Yeah, so he just took, I don't know how much damage that was, but it was quite a lot. So medium, light, medium. So even with just one power sting, that was about 30,000-40,000 damage. So 3 more. 5% health. He is spamming these specials. But there we go. So yeah, that's 7-star rank 1. They're done in 39 seconds. So yeah, absolutely. So actually, I can show you another fight now because we've got loads of energy to burn. So this cable is going to be a pretty similar idea. So we go medium, light, medium. Ooh. So we've got 4 power stings now. because Ham has got his fade, we can do that. So I'm going to dump my power here just to stop power alternator stealing all the power. And again. We're going to pause our power sinks with a special wand. Takes out the end of that. Go again. There we go. Unblockable now. That's what Spider Ham normally does on defense, but he did it on offense here. And there we go. That got shut down. Congratulations on getting Paragon last week. Well, you did it. I'm just the one that pointed you in the right direction. So yeah, Ham, absolutely excellent for this path. Other power sting options as well, or you can just use any science champion. So actually, we can I can show you some more now. What device am I playing on? I'm actually playing on PC. I'm using the official Kabam release. Do not use emulators or anything like that. They will get you banned because they are not, they're not proper in any way, shape, or form. But yeah, so this is the official beta version of the PC, so it's still a little bit buggy, but does work pretty well. So if we use a champion like Hulk, a lot of people have Hulk. He's an old champion. Are suicides worth investing or invest in the banquet? I would say if you want to spend your units, spend them on the banquet. Suicides are or recoils as I should call them, we're on YouTube, are very much an end game thing. I only unlocked them last year, I think. They are expensive as all hell, and honestly not worth it for most champions. So here you can see we can just parry, and that places power stings as well. So parry, we can get power stings just like that, and we can build some Furies on Hulk as well. So on December the 10th, Nikki, if you are Paragon and above, you can get out 10 free 7-star champions. And when I say free, you have to log in. That's it. That's how free they are. Bang. So yeah, 10 free 7 stars. One every day from the 10th to the 20th. If you are only Thronebreaker though, then they won't be... they'll just be 6 stars. So on the 10th day, you'll get Isofiend, well, the brand new one. And even if you're Thronebreaker, you will get her as a 7-star as well. So that'll be 9 6-stars and 1 7-star. But if you get Paragon, then you can get all 7 stars. And there are some very, very good 7 stars in there as well. Vox is in there, who, I have a very well developed roster, and I don't have a Vox, so even I'm looking forward to it. There's, there's a Gambit, there's an OG Spidey, there's a Gwenpool, so on and so forth. Oh, there's a Wiccan as well. He's very, very good. A lot of very, very good champions in there as well. More Battlegrounds rewards, so if people are looking for extra shards, you might be able to grab some here as well. Not quite enough so we can open something, but never mind. 10,000. Actually, you know what? I feel like opening something. Does anyone else feel like opening something? Should we open up a 7-star or something? Let's see what we can go find. Will Red Skull be good for Havoc? He is excellent. We have a full video on the channel on Havoc, but basically how to defeat Havoc is you need an armor up buff, and that is pretty much it. So if we go champion information for Havoc, there's all sorts of rubbish about him and all his plasma stuff, but the most important line in his entire kit is champions with an armor up buff and Havoc receive no damage from his detonations. So if you're using a champion like Warlock, it doesn't matter. Actually, we can just duel the Havoc, can't we? Practice. Who would be a dreadful? Let's use. That's probably too big of a Hulk Buster. Smaller Hulk Buster. You'll do. Toward you are correct. That fight is awful. Not impossible, but awful. So whenever you crit him and over time he builds up his purple ones, mine's awakened, so he has a chance to gain 2. On his special one. I said on his special one, there we go. He will also gain his overcharge, which gives him lots of them very rapidly. And he also gains them anytime he is taking energy damage, so you can see they're going pretty quickly. When the ones over here get up to 10, you take a big burst of damage. However, if you have an armor up buff, then you take no damage. Simple as that. So you can see, there we go. We can also drain all of his power as well, but Hulk Buster go for pop. There we go. So yeah, Havoc is not particularly complex when you know what you're doing. If you don't know what you're doing, you will get wrecked. Do I have any tips for the 841 Shuri? It's a little off kilter, but let's go and have a quick look. 841. Honestly, I blasted through this in about 2 days. Let's see how good my memory is. Is this a Shuri boss or someone on the path? Am I an 841? Oh, here we go, Shuri. Every time hits permanent energize buff. Ooh, I think this is probably what you're having issues with. Both champions' special attacks are unblockable. I would say learn how to dex her special one is probably the best thing to do. It's perfectly dexable. It's dex, dex, dex. Dex is roughly the sort of thing you're looking for. But let's have a quick look. Or you can use champions that just completely deny her the ability to throw special attacks. You know, overpowered champions like the Hulkbuster. So let us have a quick... Try not to get hit myself. So push her. I am running. I'm still very new to 60 frames per second and on PC. So let's us see how my dexing skills are. There we go. Dex, dex, dex. And then I got hit by the end. But yeah, it's dexing the first three is actually the more annoying bit. Or you can use Hulkbuster and just sort of keep her charges very low. She's currently untouchable, which is annoying. 5, and then we throw a special attack into her block and drain all of her power. She's got no power, she can never throw specials, so we don't have to worry about her doing that at all. I would probably agree, actually. I would say if you're going to awaken one of the two, I'd awaken Nimrod first. Scorpion's awaken ability is nice, but really not required. Ow, I got parried. Reset. There you go, and drain all of her power. She's got no power, she can't throw special attacks. Easy as that. How would you rate your first 7-star rank 3 as being Silk? Silk is amazing. I would recommend that you... So to start off with, learn her Double Fury Special 2. And then if you get very good, I would say learn her Special 3 rotation as well. There's a very, very specific combo you can pull off. But as you go for a Triple Fury Special 2, it's so much damage. If you look at Fintech's channel, he has a lot of videos, particularly in War, using Silk there. And very, very, very good champion. What free champions do Uncollected and Cav get? I can't remember. They could be 5 stars, they could be 6 stars. You might have to go check the Kabam forums there. Oh! Syfassi raid incoming. Greetings to all of those that have just joined. The JJs, both of you. Mike Hill as well, presumably. Yeah, no, my mind can't handle those 2 JJs either. Right, let's do some gambling. If we have enough shards for it. At 743. Nice. Keep it going. Do let us know if there's anything we can do to help. Oh, okay. We are very, very close. Let's open up a few 6 stars until we've got enough 7-star shards. Yeah, waiting for your phone to charge is always the worst when you have to sit there and wait for it. This is why I can't do streaming on my phone. There we go. Is that enough? 15,000. Right. Who are we going to get? Put it in chat, people. Who are we getting out of here? Never going to say my top option out loud because, well, Kabam will be coming for me if I do that. Maybe Nathaniel, but in these videos, streams in particular, I do want to try and sort of keep people pushing towards Paragon. Jason, nicely done. 20 more SIG levels on Chavez. She's just gone to rank 3, but she is... an absolute banger. So that's 40 to 60 on the Chavez. Ah, well. Could be worse. But, you know, Chavez is an absolute banger of a character. 600 Titan shards. Can't knock that as well. We're only 1,000 away from that. Hang on. Ah, no, that's only 400. That's annoying. We might be able to get another. Get one soon. Well done, Jelly. I'm going to take your word for it that you didn't just call that right at the end when it was slowing down. Do you think a team I'll have to go and have a look in more detail, Pixel, is the honest answer. Why is there one here? So we completed something? Oh, we can complain reports from yesterday as well. I'm actually sort of crazy and I'm picking up the T5cc from here just to grab some more of these. So, 06, you sort of, yeah, you don't need to spam it, but the honest answer for that boss in particular is to go watch the video. I really don't like saying that because there is so much to say, but that is effectively the answer. Make sure you learn all of the all of the different phases that the Gwentmaster has, particularly all these plot armors and how to counter them. But the video goes over all of the detail you could ever possibly want. You know, as for you to who to use for her, as per the video, you can use anyone for this fight. You will make it slightly easier if you can bring someone with Cold Snap Immune or... No, not Cold Snap Immune. Yes, yeah, sorry. Cold Snap Immune or Nullify for this phase. And someone with Armor Break for this phase makes them slightly easier. But that is about it. Congratulations, Punit, on becoming Paragon. Very, very nice. Watch my quizzes. 612 beat Superior Kang yesterday. Colin, nicely done. It takes a lot of people a very long time to get through those quests, so very nicely done. 7, 2, 4 poke. Let's go have a look. Oh, this quest. If you have an Eye Hulk, then this path, absolute, just ridiculous. If not, I believe, yeah, so this path here. So do we think a team of Ant-Man, Doom, Sunspot, Gladiator, and Falcon for the Ant-Man synergy? I'm going to use Ant-Man for the boss. So Sunspot will absolutely go through the path very, very easily. Doom is pretty good as well, so you'll have no issues with Doom going through the path. So you probably want to go Sunspot, Doom, Doom. Just be careful you don't get bled on his arrows. Then all the way down the bottom here, Sunspot, Doom, either. Just be careful he doesn't obey you. Probably Sunspot there as well. And then for the boss, yeah, Ant-Man should be able to take this guy relatively simply. Actually, you know what? I've been given a load of energy. Let's actually use it. That is fair enough, Aquaman. There's so much information in those videos, but there's a reason I say in the video this is the bit you watch twice, because you should really watch that bit twice or more. So the reason... I will bring in Onslaught as well. Let's bring in... So this is my chunky Onslaught, but the reason that Eye Hulk is so good... Why have we got notifications? Alliance... Oh, yay, Alliance quest. Well done, everyone. Actually managed to finish it for a change. So we go to path A, which... Why is path A down? Yes, Elijah, in a moment I can give you the quick version of the Gwentmaster breakdown, but I would, again, recommend you go watch the video, because that's a lot more detail. At a rough glance, Pixie Wolf, that does look about right, yes, but whoever you feel will take each part, just be careful of that Yondu. So this is the Slumber path, which is the best node in the entire game. The defender is stunned for 15 seconds, and then they gain a 1000% Fury. However, Eye Hulk is a champion in this game, and so he does that. He is absolutely obscene. I will see if I can do it with Onslaught. I mean, obviously I know I'll be able to do it with Onslaught, but I don't know if I'll be able to do it in the time. Because they are going to be stunned, and then when you use your pause like this, you will get the short stun. So we will see. To be fair, this is a 7-star rank 3, so he is... Oh, we've got Flare as well, okay. Flare might be what actually saves us here. Oh, that's a lot of damage. So yeah, Onslaught probably can do it, but, you know, he's going to be taking a lot of Flare damage in particular, so I wouldn't recommend it. This is a 7-star rank 3, and we only just got through him, so... Yeah. Right, the quick version of the Gwentmaster. Again, please just go watch the video. It's long for a reason. It's because there's lots to say. But there are 6 phases on Gwen, 1 for each of the classes. She will start in phase 1 and then go to phase 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then back to phase 1 if she's not already down. The approximate tempo of the fight is that you will be able to get it down by the end of phase 6 if you are doing it relatively quickly. 8 phases is roughly, so 1 to 6, then 1 and 2 again, is roughly how long it'll take if you're using slightly less ranked champs. There is a timer in the fight. you must do each plot armor within that timer. You can pause the timer in various ways, intercepting her, knocking her down, that sort of thing. Learn how to change each plot armor and just go through it from there. So for example, for the first plot armor, destroy this plot armor by activating dexterity during the Gwendmaster special one when she has 4 prowess effects. We gain prowess effects while 1 power level above the attacker diamond form is removed and she generates 1 prowess. So you've just got to flip a power backwards and forwards and then dex a special 1. Easy as that. Number 2, she starts with 60 counterpunch charges, so don't hit her block. Each time you remove 1 or you hit a block, but don't do that, she will lose a charge. Remove 3 when you knock her down. Her special 1 activates different effects for each phase. So the special 1 in the first phase reverses your controls. In this phase it activates Vibranium Armor, so just don't throw special attacks. This is a phase absolutely for just doing normal hits. Destroy this plot armor when 60 counterpunch charges remain, so you just need to hit her 60 times and keep it paused. Easy as that. Destroy this plot armor when the force field hits 0, so this is the science phase, and so on. So you've got the science phase, you've got the mystic phase, you've got the cosmic phase, and the tech phase. They go in the order of class disadvantage, so you have science, or class advantage depending on your point of view. So you have, you have science into skill, so nope, try again. You've got mutant into skill, into science, into mystic, into cosmic, into tech, and then back up to mystic, into mutant. So again, please watch the full video. There is also a breakdown where we do 3 different fights with her. If you want a proper boss experience, I would recommend, is it this path? No, that's which path do I recommend for the boss? Oh, you can either take this path, which is alright, or you can take this path, which is... Nope. Try again. Take this path, which is alright, but there's a node on it. You can take this path, which is a bit rubbish, but there's no node on it. Or you can take this path, which has the absolute cheese lord juiced node on it. So, yeah, so juiced makes the fight very, very easy. I full yellow bar it with Joe Fix It in the follow-up video. Absolutely worth watching for more information. A lot of people are saying Jugs trivialized the fight. Jugs trivializes a lot of fights. Jugs is a very, very, very good champion and probably shouldn't have been released as a 7-star. In my honest opinion, he is a bit too overpowered. Taking this part with Neffy, yeah, fair enough. It's kind of targeted around using skill bleeders, but absolutely fine. AB, Superior Kang Overview. Yeah, we can do that. There's a very long video that came out about 3 hours ago, which will show you 2 solos and a near solo of this fight, but same sort of idea for this one. Whenever you try and basically hit Kang, he will counterattack you. So it is whenever you hit him whilst he's stunned, whilst he's performing a heavy attack, whilst he's recovering a special attack, or whilst he is dashing in, so that's the intercept, he will counterattack you. If you dex or parry the counterattack beam, you will gain a charge. When you gain to 10 charges, he is wounded. That is the absolute meat of this fight. If you can do that 40 times, this Kang dies. That is pretty much it. There's the archive, please go and watch the video for all about that. In phase 2, Kang can speed up and slow down time on the counterattack, so your timings will be changed, so please be careful of that. And in the final phase, he can actually speed up and slow down his special 1 as well. So you've got to learn how to dex the special 1 in fast motion and in slow motion. If you see the special 2, something's gone a bit wrong in this fight. So, Xavier, is Mantis good as a 7-star? Yes. She is one of, if not the best, photon counters in the entire game. Probably second after Patriot, because he's literally designed to shut her down. But I have my Mantis at 7-star rank 3. She is a very, very good champion indeed. If you want to just have a champion that throws out some very large yellow numbers, Mantis is certainly one of the best champions there. Is the BG store updated already? I don't know. Let's go and have a look. Silk with Mr. Fantastic and She-Hulk synergy absolutely rolls most of 7.4. I could absolutely see that. Right, BG store. Yes, this has been updated. So we've got 1,000 shards here, which used to be 500 for me. So yes, the BG store has been updated. Not looking too bad. I've seen a few people complaining about this store because it's removed a lot of lower level things. So for example, you know, I can no longer buy 4-star relic shards, which I certainly could before. But I believe that there are... those sort of things are coming somewhere else in the future. But we will see about that. Yeah, so JJ, you're absolutely right. What would make it even more OP if they weren't capped? If those power stings weren't capped, oh, that would be spicy. Do note they are also increased by your furies, those power stings. So if you can proc your sort of heavy fury and then they throw a special attack instantly, then you can actually get some really big burst damage, but that's quite difficult to pull off. Budgwa says, is it worth ranking up 6-star Dominant Onslaught even if they exist as 7 stars? This is something I have wanted to tackle for quite some time, so there might be a video on it itself, which is it worth ranking X champion if I can get them as a 7-star? And the answer is it depends. If you have got one 7-star, you're just pushing into that 7-star range, 100% rank those 6 stars. You might pull them, but the odds of you pulling them very soon are not high. The other option is, for example, Mr. Sinister. I don't have him as a 7-star, I'll be picking him up soon. I'm very happy with the fact I have him ranked up. That's an example. Another example is a champion like Void. And I remember, it must have been it was many, many years ago, so he says sounding very, very old. Brian Grant made a video which was, do I rank 5 stars now that 6 stars are coming into the game? So it was whenever 6 stars got introduced. And the answer that he gave there, which I agree with to this day, is to look at Void. Brian's always been a big fan of Void, and he had him as a maxed out 5-star, and Void was available as a 6-star. You, most likely, unless you are a Giga Whale, will not be getting high SIG 7 stars for quite some time. And a SIG 200 6-star Void will outclass a 7-star Void massively. An unduped Void, even at rank 3, will lose in any meaningful fight to a duped 6-star Void. So in that answer, depending on the champion you want to rank, if their signature ability is very important, rank the 6-star. Am I entirely free to play? Yes, this account is 100% free to play. Not a single penny, cent, dime, dollar, pound, you name it, has been spent on this account. It is 100% free to play right from the beginning, which is something that I'm not planning on breaking anytime soon. AB, thank you very much. Cavalier to Paragon in 2 weeks is certainly impressive. Doing the Crucible right now, went with Silk for the Gwynmaster, huge mistake. Yeah, Silk could certainly do the Gwynmaster. Too long to get past the first plot armor. You can't do the her like heavy training because she'll be stun immune, but you can certainly intercept her. I think she could do it. Right. Do we have any more questions regarding Act 7? If not, I think Duwad has been asking for some time for a bit of help on Act 6.3.6. Let's have a look at the roster over here. 636. Cosmic Ghost Rider might be able to do it, Duwad. Doom is a bit risky. Herc, you can do it with Herc and Heimdall and just tank the special 3s back to back. That can also work. Ranked up Deadpool, that's brave. Who else can do it? I haven't got an amazing set of options. No one that can sort of reliably crit. Even when buffed, the Deadpool X-Force isn't going to help too much. Yeah, you're a little bit down on your luck there, I'm afraid. So, I'm on 736. How's that going for you, Space Wizard? Do let me know. Am I ready for Necro? Well, I've done a Necro 100%. Normally, I am going to be very curious to see what the challenges are. I probably won't be diving into them straight away because I like to sort of sit there and plan things. But that is just me. Warlock as a 7-star? Yeah, he's one of my most wanted as well. I don't have him. Buggy, Shuri or Warlock for attacking? That really depends on you. And your roster. You know, if you need someone with easy access to shock, then go Shuri. If you need someone with access to heal block, then I'd go Warlock. They're both very, very good. You can't go wrong with either of them, so let's get that out of the way. They're both excellent champions. That's up to you. Rank 3 Onslaught or Rank 3 Atuma? I would have to go Onslaught. He is arguably one of the best mutants. Well, arguably the best mutant in the game, and therefore arguably the best mutant ever. Joel, very nice. You keep pushing on to Paragon. So we've had quite a few people ask about the Gwen Pyrian, so let's do a run against her. So we've got a big stack of energy, so let's use it. Right, anyone that is stuck on the Gwen Pyrian, put in chat now who you want to use or you want to see me use, and we will try and put together a team for the Gwen Pyrian and who will be good for her. Can I make this a bit more readable? That might be a bit better. So yeah, who do people want to see for the Gwen Pyrian? Not Gwen Pyrian, Gwen Master. Who do we want to see for the Gwen Master? So we'll do a full run of this path. Ronan. Maybe someone more realistic, Vox. I mean, we can bring him on the team. Right. Someone says Counter Fairy. I think my only Counter Fairy is 7-star rank 3, so we might be a little bit overpowered. Right, Absorbing Man. That's one I can do. We have a 5-star Absorbing Man somewhere. I think. 5-star Absorbing Man? Or do I just have that on the... Oh, okay. Not Absorbing Man. No, not ranked. Vox. Well, Vox Glazer says Vox. Not shocked there. Do we have a rank? We don't have a ranked Vox. This is the problem of not being able to access the CCP. We're kind of limited to who we can use. CGR Hulkling or Hercules. Again, my Hulkling's a bit overpowered. I mean, I can use Hercules, but probably just cheese everything. Yeah, okay. Rank 4 Hercules. Uncollected Thronebreaker. Very nicely done, Sponge Dude. Did Paragon duped Elsa? That's not the worst. Venom and Colossus. Right, those are ones we can work with. Colossus, we've got 7-star rank 1. Venom, we've got 6-star rank 2. Is that 7-star rank 3, I think? Yep, so we can do that. Saw Goat. Excellent idea. Where do we have Sauron ranked? As obviously the best mutant in the game. He's only 7. We'll bring him as 7-star rank 3 just because. And Dr. Doom, perfect. We can use him as 6-star as rank. There we go. You know what? Just because I like you all, let us take our 5-star Doom and we will actually ascend him. There you go. We'll ascend him. Yeah, juiced Dr. Doom will do very, very well there. 715, what can do in a short amount of time? You will need to make sure you can get through 715, 716. After that, things start getting a little bit easier. These ones are okay. Once you hit 7.3, things get very easy with the Paragon, the Paradox nodes. So, this is the team we're running with today. I don't know why we have Sauron, but we do, so let's use him because he's easily the best champion in the entire game. Which path are we going for? Buff, Fury and Precision. Do we want to take this path? Yeah, we can probably just hurt our way through this. Someone asked what I have against Hercules, and the answer is I don't actually have anything particularly against Hercules. He's just, particularly his signature ability is just so blatantly overpowered that it just lets you kind of do whatever you want. That I am not, it's not that I have something against him, it's that I purposely wanted to go through this without using him. So if you haven't got him yourself, then you don't have to. It's like, I've seen many guys which just bring Hercules and everything's easy. It's like, well, yeah, everything is easy if you bring Hercules, but, you know, that's not the point. So we're going to build a few prowess. Oh, that's annoying. So if you're using Hercules on this path, note that your Infuriate can actually shut down the node. Just quite annoying. Going to evade this. Just quite annoying. Yeah, it took me a long time to pull Hercules as well. He's not... He is very overpowered. Let's just get that out of the way. Particularly that awakened ability. Yeah, he does make the game a lot of aspects quite easy. And we've been pushed to special 3, which is not ideal, but never mind. Enjoy, JJ. Thank you for coming and chatting. So that was 130 something K. That's not what Hercules can do, by the way. That is the nodes boosting us as well. Sponge Dude, yes, we are on PC. This is not... So this is the official Kabam Steam beta release. Do not use any sort of emulators or you will probably get banned, which is, you know, not great. So, come on. Pop. So, 1, 2, 3, and big crit. No crit, but well. There we go. So, yeah, no problems there at all. Nick, nice to see you, my dude. How are you doing? If anyone needs the absolute quintessential speedrun of how to get Paragon quickly, I believe, Nick, you managed to get, was it Valiant in 2 weeks? Which is just crazy. Massive props to you, my dude. Yes, I did say Steam. This is the official Kabam Steam version. There's the PC beta, which is currently available in Sweden, Australia, and New Zealand, which is not the most, you know, widespread of people, but I live in England, but I managed to get special dispensation from Kabam, so they gave it to me as well, because they're nice like that. So we're building some prowess here. Interesting that the node prowess counts for Sauron's abilities. So I've forgotten to watch my decks. Pop crit, please. No crits, that's very unfortunate. So, 1, 2, 3. Special 1, please. Ow. Oh, come on. Sauron's overpowered, it's just me that isn't. Never mind. He's too powerful anyway. We don't want to use champions that are too overpowered, so we're going to use Hercules. Okay, apparently I just can't fight Silver Surfer this evening. There we go. So we've got 1. How am I playing so good on PC? I'm not. I'm getting smashed about. But the answer is I've practiced a bit. I'm not particularly good on it. The controls are still quite new to me, but I'm learning. I'm learning. Before anyone yells at me, I'm fully aware that yes, I can go for a special 1, but you know, Hercules just kind of doesn't need it sometimes. So I should have gone for a heavy attack there. Now I'm going to degen, but you know, Hercules says no to damage. Is Icefiend a good counter for regular Kang? I don't know, haven't tried it, but could be interesting to see. So now we've got Hulkbuster up next, so we're going to want to use a shock immune for Hulkbuster here, so I'll be using Doom. That's pretty much all there is to watch out for on this fight, I think. Do I prefer playing PC or mobile? I do prefer playing on the mobile when it works, because my mobile is very old and very annoying and lags all the time. But when it works, it's good. Yeah, PC is just different. And yeah, that's it. I've got several thousand hours of muscle memory built up on PC. So, you know, it's just getting used to it. I'm also playing in 60 FPS on PC, which I can't do on my phone. Because I think it would try and then catch on fire if I even looked at the 60 FPS button. But hey. Oh, we are getting slapped around here. Come on, special 1 please, Hogbuster. Am I failing to text too? There we go. So we've got 8 prowess, let's see what that'll do for us. Oh, that did nothing. Okay, we're going to be here for a while, we'll do. Unless we go for our special 2 and get some synergies. Oh, takes degen damage, it's annoying. Let's try the special, see what happens. Maybe Doom's not the best for this path. Yeah, Doom's rubbish for this path. Let's not use Doom. Hey Charles, it's going very well, thank you. You know, long day at work, but that's just how we roll. Can actually get an intercept. There we go. Intercept. All of those. It's just a matter of practice, Mike. Once you get down to, once you get it down, it's not too bad. One. It's pretty much just WASD and spacebar, so it is just sort of practice. So up to 3. Let's go for special 2. Extra burst damage from Hercules because Buster dares to have an armor. And one special 1 ends that fight very, very easy. What do I think of the buffs? I'm very much looking forward to them. Sentry has been a champion that I've wanted on my buff list for a very, very long time. So, yeah. I'm very much looking forward to him, and if he is even remotely good, I will be taking him to 7-star rank 3. So I'm very much looking forward to it. What are my plans now I've finished the Act 7 guide? Probably have a sleep. I've been doing a lot of late nights trying to get all of the work done. But yeah, actually get a decent night's sleep. After that, who knows? Yeah, I mean, Act 8 will come at some point. I want to do a tier list update at some point. I'm working with Vega and the MCSU Illuminati. I've joined that, so some excellent people there. So I've been working with them as well, particularly to sort of help with their tier lists and so on. Ow, 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 ow. This is the worst path to the boss? Well, it's a good thing we're taking then, so we can show you how it works. It is an interesting path, but it's just all about patience. Just build up those prowess, try not to die. You can absolutely cheese the path completely with Angela, Ghost with the Ant-Man synergy, or just Ghost in general, because Ghost is amazing. Or Red Goblin, surprisingly, actually. Wallop. Pop. Ooh. Hercules has far too much damage. I know a lot. Sentinel is always my favourite. Yeah, so Sentinel will be excellent after his buff. You are looking at a much faster ramp up, bigger shock damage, much tankier. Maybe sort of like 10k DPS off his special 2. That's looking very, very spicy. So, yeah, no, he will be very, very good. Have they announced official PC release date yet? No, they have not. I'm just in the content creator program, so I get access to it early. Because I'm a nice like that. Ow, ow. Thank you very much, Shu. Glad to be of help, even though my Hercules is getting slapped around. I'll do my best to keep going. Will I do a Sauron solos everyone in Act 7? I don't know if he can. You've got to remember that there are nearly 3 times as many bosses in Act 7 as there are in Act 6. This is why Hercules is overpowered. Go, pop, pop, pop. Another one. Oh, and then so okay, that's not great. So yes, there are lots more bosses that you've got to work out whether he's got the damage for. I'm not doing very well on this path at all. This is going very poorly. Yeah, 10k DPS, maybe even damage per tick as well, so 20k DPS. The incinerates off his special 2 are big. So where do you get your free champion? So if you are Paragon, starting on December the 10th, that is how you get your free champions. You just literally need to log into the game. That's it. I am taking far more DJ damage here than I would like to. It's Eater. Oh dear. I need to get better at playing on PC, clearly. Very good. Yep. Oh, there we go. That is much better. Yeah, the Deadpool X-Force buff is going to be interesting, for sure. Marder, no, I don't believe so. Just log in, should be good. How hard is it on keyboard and mouse? Well, I've got a lot of experience playing on PC, and so it's just different getting used to it on computer. So it's like I've been given a very large account, but no idea how to play the game. So it's just getting used to it. So, Venom here, nice intercept. Parrying to knock her down so she can't trigger her ability, because that's very annoying. That's that. Ow. Catch the dash back. I swear they've changed the timing of guillotines, especially one. I might just be going crazy, which is perfectly possible. Or it's just me. Are they ever going to buff Cyclops? Yes, he won the buff last year, but they are basically redesigning him from the ground up. And for those that don't know, designing a champion and building them and testing them takes a really, really long time. I think Kabam already has January, February, March, April, May of next year, like, in development. So they are planning very, very far ahead. So yes, when Cyclops got buffed, he probably was the day after that result came out. There would have been a meeting saying, right, how are we going to buff him? Yeah, so it just takes time. It really just takes time. Oh, nice. Pick up that. 400 more of those. Nearly our next Titan. The damage mostly comes from the node, unfortunately. But yes, some very spicy damage indeed. Let's swap it into champion. So, who should we have instead of Venom? Because he's looking a bit worse for wear. Who is good for the Gwen Master? Let's have... So I use Medusa in the main video, so I won't be using her, but I'm still feeling like playing a Cosmic Champion. Should we have Null? A little bit of Null? You know what? Let's have some Serpent. I've not played Serpent. We're going to start with Colossus, but let's have some Serpent. I'm sorry, Kevin, just a fraction too late there. His voice sounds like therapy. Is that a good thing? I don't know if that's a good thing. So this is just like this is a story version. For Gwenpool, it doesn't matter. With Sentinel being armor breaking immune, does that mean that Red Mags cannot one-shot him with a special 3? That is correct, yes. So all of that huge damage comes from special 3. JJ, have I applied to the CCP? I did twice. And the second time, which was about a year ago, I got in. And so here we are. So yeah, the only reason I have access to the PC version, for example, is because I am on... because I'm in the CCP. Right, shall we use Serpent or Colossus? I am feeling like playing... Let's play Colossus. He's less ranked. This is a 6-star rank 5A champion, so that's a bit too much. So, this fight is all about control and knowing what we're doing. So, Beta Heavy, punish that. My goal in this is to switch her from her diamond form into her regular form. See, there we are. Inverted controls is going to catch me out quite a lot. So she's now back in diamond form. Wow, this is not going good. Great. So now we need to get her from diamond form back into regular form. So we've done that. Ow. Ow. So she's gained a prowess. This is going very poorly indeed. So now she's back in diamond form. So she's in diamond form. So she's back in regular form. She's got 3. Something feels delayed. I don't know if that's me. Now we just need to fix that. And that's the end of the phase. There we go. So that's the first phase down. Remember to use the striker for this phase. There we go. So now we're back to regular controls. Ooh, that was a mistake. That was a mistake. I forgot about her damage reflect there. Collaboration between you and another CCP member would be awesome. It certainly would. I MSD did a cameo for one of my videos. That was very fun. I enjoyed that. So just closing out the phase now. 1, 2, 4. Very cheeky backdraft light intercept. There we go. So we cleared that phase. Thank you, mate. I can show you a lot of me messing up if you want to. Ooh. Does that work for you? There you go. Just for you. That was just for you. There. It triggers her invisibility, but there's plenty of time to run in, hold block. So, oh, very cheeky light intercept. 1, 2, 3, dash back. 1, 2, 3. So you can gain very big furies in this phase by intercepting her, which you kind of have to do. Dash back. 2, 3, special 2. There we go. All of that without issue. Oh, ho, ho, ho. That was big. Thank you, JJ. I'll have to tell him that. So now we've just got to knock her down with different attacks. There's our first one. That triggers the no damage shock, which means she can sort of stun us, much like Doom can, because she's very annoying. This is 6.2.6, the Gwen Master boss. Knock her down with this one. Go. Nice, got the intercept. We're getting massively boosted power here because I've got 3 energizers. Oh, that was the wrong special. Wrong special! Ow. Oh, okay, we might lose now. I meant to throw my striker there. Accidentally threw special 2 instead. So let's throw the special 3. Encyclopedia and Noob collaboration. Well, if we did that, then everyone would get straight through the game. So, you know, that'd just be unfair, because we're secretly bribed by Kabam not to help people too much. Yeah, Kabam bribe us to make sure that we don't help people too much. Because that would kill their unit stats, you know? This is my least favourite phase, because I'm not immune to Cold Snap. We get to 10 armor breaks. Intercept, dash back, or block. Ow. I don't like this phase just because of sort of all the random damage. 6, 7, finish that. 8. Get to special 1, dash back. 9. Right, we're at 10, so we just need to knock her down. There we go. So that counts for that. Let's go. Triggering 90k ticks. Oh, 3% health. There is no way we are going to solo this fight on 3% health. Particularly not in this light ending combo. So now we've got to heavy punish her. And if she's just going to keep hitting into my block, we're just going to die to block damage. There we go. No, okay, that's it. Fight's over. Yeah. Not bad run at all. Not bad at all with the 7-star Colossus there, but I hope for those that were struggling with this fight, that gives a lot more insight into how it works and how it all goes down. So we'll clean them up. Clean up the serpent here. I hope. So, oh no, light ending combos in this phase. 1, 2, 3, 4. Light ending combo. Now we have to punish her heavy attack. Just going to have a feeling I'm going to lose this phase. I've never liked it. How long am I live for? Until I get bored. Ow. Extra ball coming in clutch. Ow. Yeah, okay, we're definitely going to lose this phase. There's no way I'm going to do this. Let's just knock the back of it. Beta heavy. 2. Watch this. Thank you, Sabit, and congratulations on being valid. You're right, Super Colossus is an absolute tank. It's what he does. That and some ridiculous damage if you know what you're doing. When does the game come out for PC? I have no idea. This is the PC beta version, so it's only released to a few people, and luckily I was one of them. So, actually, you never know, we might get this phase down. It's going to be very, very close. We might do it. that. Light ending combo. That was a medium ending combo. There we go. Oh no, oh, our own inexorable got us there. Go. I mean, our own damage is so ridiculously high at this point because I'm using Serpent. Light ending combo, special one. You can really, really prolong these phases if you know what you're doing. It's all about punishing, intercepting, and so on. Come on, go. So because we're keeping punished, we're continuing to pause that timer. You do need to carefully auto-block after she's thrown that special. Go. So one more. Now we just need to bait out heavy so we don't get auto-blocked, and that will... Actually, we made it through that phase. Hey! Was not expecting that at all. With a decent amount of damage. Well, 72k is the 2 powers version. So actually, that was not surprising. So again, first phase, we've got to push her to 1 power threshold above ours. So she is now in regular form, so she's getting to prowess. Dex the special 2, just like that. Blockable. Do I find it difficult to talk and play at the same time? Yes, but I'm doing my best for you guys. So she is now 1 power threshold above us, so she's got 2. In all seriousness, it's just a skill to get used to, and I think doing reverse controls and checking chat is got to me a bit. No, I don't tend to boost when I'm doing the run-throughs. It's probably just, yeah, Mastery is doing it because I've got a fully kitted out Mastery setup. Go. 2, 3, 5, special 1. Hopefully that'll push up high enough. Unfortunately, we lost the phase there, so we're going to be taking some damage. But Serpent says, screw you to your damage. So now we are going to take the phase again. Is she more annoying than the Grandmaster? I don't think so. Obviously, the stream here might not be showing that, but I think she is a much better boss than the Grandmaster. In my personal opinion. Now that I've done the Grandmaster more, I don't mind him as much, but when I first did him, he was awful. He ate a lot of my revives when I first went through. Okay, we're doing much better this time round. So we're going to dex that, hit, right, and hopefully that should be the fight. So yeah, no revives, the Serpent is overranked for this quest, but there you go. So hopefully those of you that are struggling a little bit on this fight might now be doing a little bit better. So, as always, move to that end node, don't quit out and feel silly. So, there we go. Hey, we won. Nice. Someone earlier asked how Salty's War Season's going, and it is going very, very well so far. We are... I think we're 3-0. Actually, let's go check where we are on the leaderboards. That'll probably say all we need. So, current season. We are currently second. So first place is, yeah, GT40, because that's what they do. We are currently second. We are 6876, and they are 6877, so we're about 1,000 points behind them. So yeah, actually really, we're doing very well this season. Right, I'm going to just take a very quick break. So I will be back in about 5 minutes, I hope. So let me just get the timer back. Scripts. So fresh. I'm still learning how to use OBS, so we're getting there. So I will be back in approximately 5 minutes, and I will see you all then. Yes, Sabib, I do play AW. Fintech, nice to see you. You've just caught me as I'm on my way out. Not finishing, we're just having a quick break. But if you want to hang around, that would be great. If you want to come on call, I have no idea how that works, but you are more than welcome. Drop me a DM in Discord and we can see what happens. I have no idea how it works. But entirely up to you, my friend. Entirely up to you. Right, let's crack on. Absolutely fine, FinTech. I know that you love to live in that bugs chat. Where did we come on here? 0 and 4. It's fine. Pick up a few extra things. And hey, I didn't do terribly. Oh well. So yes. So our seasons so far... Oh, if we had 4 wars. Yes, we had CAV, PYCB, CZ, and LVT. I apologise for scaring many people in chat, but would it be worth ranking Absorbing Man for the Luke Cage path in 7.3.6? Let's go find out. I mean, there's a Luke Cage on the start of it, so we will see. So, Luke Cage path... Ah, here we go. I mean, he would work for sure, but there's nothing about him that would make him special. He does like to knock the opponent down a lot, which would, and he doesn't have access to poisons of his own, so I'd go probably not. He could absolutely do it. Actually, we'll just use the team we've got. But so if we say, I'm just going to use Colossus again because he's currently, his animations are on my mind. So for these fights, you need to get poisons on the opponent to do any damage, and the node gives you the poisons, you don't have to worry about them. So you can see the poisons don't do a huge amount of damage, but poison vulnerability is very helpful. There we go, so we did no damage, we did minus 90% damage while poisons are up. But the problem is, every time you knock them down, they go debuff immune, which means obviously we can't now put poisons on them. Also, when they hit you, they can put poisons on you as well. So, a little tricky. So, bait special 2 out of it. So, personally, Absman, could he work for the path? Sure. Would I use him? No. This is the short answer. You want me to use Sauron for this Kang? Why? Why did you do this to me? Back. I'd probably bring a different team for this one if I'm going to use Sauron. We can try Sauron. I don't see why not. Let's get a better team together. Right, team select. What's up? My plan now? I've finished the Act 7 guides. Have a sleep. I've been putting quite a few late nights to try and get those all together, but in all honesty, I don't know. We will probably end up, well, I will probably end up doing a tier list update this month. After that, who knows? I might just make some more fun videos. It's been a while since I could make a fun video. I want to do a video on, I did a great video on Hulkbuster, I like that. I might do one on Nefaria. If I get Sentry, I'll definitely be doing videos on Sentry. I really like him. So yeah, just have some fun. And I'm always open to requests, of course. If someone says, can we see a video on this? The answer is usually yes. It just might take a bit of time. Actually, we want an armor break champion for Medusa, don't we? Who's got access to armor? I mean, Cosmic Ghost Rider's got access to armor breaks. So let's just go through with him. So. Can't beat 725 even with the videos. Well, let's go and have a look at that one rather than messing about here then. What sharpened pickle are you getting stuck on in 725 specifically? MCOC, Sick Boy, I'm sure you can if you push and push and push. Well, CDHA, good choice. I hear that's the right sort of thing you should be doing. So, frame by frame. Remember this one. This is the path I recommend. This one is very funny, but Pickle, what are you struggling on in this path? Maybe we can point in the right direction. The Dragon Man, right. Who are your top counters then, Pickle? Let's see what we can do. Preferably science ones, but just your top counters in general. Let's see what not. Bison, no, I did not spend anything on Cyber Weekend. I ignored it like I do most other offers. I will probably end up spending some units during the banquet event because I really want my hands on a Sentry, but I have 12,000 units. That's what to be going for it. Mohammed, hey, no, nicely done. You're the one that did it. I just pointed you in the right direction. Void, Fox, you're right. Void is an excellent Dragon Man counter, and probably one of my recommended, to the point where I think I used him in the follow-up video. He's very, very good for it. Suggestions for Mutant, Tech, and Science champions to awaken. If we start with Mutant, Archangel's a very good champion to awaken. He's not out as a 7-star, so he's very safe. Who else is good to awaken? Colossus, if you like him. Onslaught would be okay to awaken. Who else is worth awakening? Kitty, Pride, if you're good with her, she's very good to awaken. Yeah, I'd say those are probably some of the top ones. Omega Red, if you want to play him, but you'd have to invest a lot of SIGs into him. Is it possible to get the 7 stars after the 7th if you get it by like day 3? Says Iron Steel. I don't believe so. I don't know this for sure, but my assumption would be that if the game will just look at whatever you are on day 1, and that is what you get. So that's how calendars normally work. The best I have are 7-star rank 2 Nefaria. Oh, okay, let's do it Nefaria then. He'll work, probably. My Nefaria's rank 3, I apologise, but, you know, close enough. Silk, Kitty, and Doom. Yeah, no, Nefaria would probably be your best option. Oh, who's our synergy? Oh, Peak Fashion, excellent. We'll drop you, we'll drop you. Let's have some... Right, so Mr. Sinister on Power Shield is absolutely disgusting, to the point where this is... Actually, I'll bring in Void as well, just in case we need him. Let's have the leader. Leader can do it as well, but I don't think I have a leader at all. This is the joys of just having to use my own account. Yeah, no leader, I'm afraid, but he could definitely do it. And Joe Fixit, maybe, but I wouldn't recommend. We'll bring in the 5-star Void as well, and we'll bring in the big Void as well, just in case we need him. So, it is also possible you could... Actually, Silk might be a good option for... So Mr. Sinister's dreadful for the boss, but very good for the path. I'm going to bring in Silk here for... you might be able to use him for the Deadpool X4 boss, and I'd recommend doing that before he gets buffed. I don't know how annoying he's going to be on defense once he gets buffed. Yeah, Fox, you're absolutely right. The leader will be very, very good for Dragon Man. Just throw that special too, and you'll be very good. Right, bets in chat for how long this fight is going to last. One. Ow. Oh no, we've got a weakness on us. $19,000 per tick. 15 seconds. 25. Not bad. Not far off Sharp and Pickle. If we'd used Kate as well, she'd also be very, 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 very good for this path. Kate and Mr. Sinister, in my opinion, are the top champions for Power Shield. They are just so good. Particularly Power Shield Rage, which is what we have here. If I was running, I did actually run this path onto the recoils to send a video to Vega of it, I believe. And I believe I was getting ticks of 40,000. Just obscene. Oh, here we go. Yeah, there you go. Ticks of 36,000. Hercules is also good for Power Shield, but not this Power Shield. Because we also have Rage 2.5 to deal with. So here, yeah. So the damage they can take in a single hit is capped at 2.5%. So if you hit them too hard, then you're going to trigger Furies on them. The more, if you trigger 5 Furies, then they're going to go unblockable. And that's not a good time for anyone. So we're using massive damage over time. Instead. Does Shush wait really Sentinel is like that? Yeah, Sentinel will become very, very, very powerful soon. And he gets his like once per quest sort of super cleanse. Which is also going to be very good. Why was my thing doing so little damage versus Miles? Are the Gifted Guardians from last event going to be available? The honest answer, I don't know. 18 seconds there. Whoever said 15, we're getting closer. We're getting much closer indeed. So yeah, they will probably be back at some point, but I don't know when. 12k Mr. Sinister, so yeah, once we go through the path, I will try it with a 5-star. I think I have the 5-star Sinister ranked up, but yes, he should be able to... the honest answer, Mike, is I don't know. I have no information on the Karina's challenges at all. We're just going to wait for it to come out. 32k. Two sets of 32k. Ah, there you go, Dashush. 25, getting there. You don't need willpower or cell for this path. It's nice for healing Mr. Sinister, but it's not needed at all. Mr. Sinister, Jugs or Sinister to rank 3. I'm going to presume as 6 stars based on Act 6 Chapter 2. That, at the 6-star level, really depends what you need and what you have. If you need a really strong Mystic Champion, then Jugs is your boy. If you need a strong Mutant, then Mr. Sinister is going to do what you need him to do. It's entirely based on whatever you require. 20 seconds, getting wood. So, yeah, they are both excellent champions, and they will both do very well, and if you rank up one of them, whichever one you choose is not a mistake. Ooh, we've got class advantage here. So it's entirely up to you. 736 Kang is down. Ugh, too many revives. Well, you got through him. That's the main thing. Did they buff Sentry yet? Not yet. I think that's coming out in 4 days. 1. Bam. 38,000 per tick. Red Skull's not a good defender. No, Red Skull's still a good defender. Entirely up to you. First 7-star rank 3 Domino or Sinister. Oh, I mean... Oh. I really like Mr. Sinister. I think he's a very, very good champion. You bang on Sharpen Pickle, Domino would really benefit from the Awakening. Who was the other champion Ted? It was Leader or someone else. Would Joe fix it? No. Oh, no, never mind, that was something else. So, right. Dragon Man with Nefaria. So this is a 7-star rank 3 Nefaria, but you said you had 7-star rank 2, so it'll be similar to this. Just not quite as... So we can't parry him in this fight, but we can still use our evade thing, which I'm struggling to get. There we go. So we can remove his power gain charge just by blocking his special 1 or baiting the special 2. Or you can get hit by the special 1. That seems to work as well. So now we're going to eat some of our buffs back, or debuffs back. And now, oh, we've got 96 down. Quite enough. Get our energy vulnerability doing that. So now we've got 100, we've got over 100 of our charges go from the special ones. We've got 170, and his not going to be gaining any power now at all. So Nefaria's completely shut down his power gain, and actually you can see we're gaining the power instead. Ah, but I parried him. Whatever you do, do not parry him in this fight, otherwise you'll be stunned for a very long time. But Nefaria is an absolute tank, and we are still alive. Ooh, 56k punch on the end there. So it is very easy to get cornered in this fight, so do be careful about doing that, but make sure you've got a way out. So there we go. So as long as you can keep in Ionic Overcharge, you really don't have to worry at all about his power gain. And we go for another special 2. Nice. Just wanted to throw that. Make that for the energy vulnerability. Now we're getting some very large hits in. So unfortunately we lost our own overcharge, so we've got to get that back. Special 1. So he's got, you know, he's gaining power now. Oh no! And now he has stopped gaining power. So fade special 2. I keep trying to go for the flashy play there, but there's no need. Keep Ionic Overcharge going. There we go, and Count Neferi ends the fight at a full yellow bar. I played that fight horribly, so I'm sure you'd do a much better job of it than I managed to. Is Jugs a good option for the Grandmaster? Honestly, one of the best. The number of people, like, when I made the video, I thought he would be pretty good. But the number of people I have seen gone, yeah, I beat the Grandmaster, completely cheesed him with Jugs, is a lot. So, yeah. So, right, let's replay this quest so we can use Silk instead. That's alright. So we'll use the... So we'll take him out, use Silk. Do I have the smaller Mr. Sinister? No, I don't. That's annoying. CCP. Oh well, let's bring her in anyway. And I'm also going to bring my Kate Bishop, because she is also very funny for this path. Yeah, no, we won't be seeing her to 7-star for quite some time. Good counter for the Gwynmaster, I would say go watch the video. It's my honest answer. It's very long for a reason. Or take the stream back about half an hour when I did a couple of runs at the Gwynmaster there as well. Yeah, you're right, Vox. You can use pretty much anyone versus the Gwynmaster. She's designed to be a really open option. So now use Kate. Anyone want to place bets on how long this fight will last? Longer or shorter than Mr. Sinister? She's got to knock him down now. It's going to be longer at this rate because I can't parry him. So here we go, heavy attack. There we go. What are you ticking for? 7,000? Oh yeah, definitely longer than Mr. Sinister. But also a bit safer. Is she easy? That depends on you and whether you know what's going on in the fight. Yeah, not quite as OP. There we go. How long was that? 36 seconds. Still not bad at all. I think Mysteria's a good champ. He's okay. He gets overlooked quite a lot. Simply because there are just sort of better techs. But... you know, if you need a high damage... His damage after Special 3 is excellent. He has very high poison damage, and with the Penny Parker synergy, even higher poison damage. So, I think you said you had a 12k Mr. Sinister. We're going to be using a 5-star rank 1, you know, barely leveled. So this is, you know, maxed out 3-star Mr. Sinister. That is some block damage. At least we don't have to worry about hitting the 2.5% cap. Or any other cap for that matter. Hyper, you're not far off. How is Mrs. Encyclopedia? She is currently in Canada. Hence why I'm able to stream, because it's just me. No, that's not true. She supports me very much. And I'm very, very lucky to have her. Yes, we live in England, so she's currently in Canada, attending a conference on motor neuron disease, because she is a smart cookie. Nicely done, Divian. And congratulations on becoming Paragon. Do I think Quake and Magic will be added as 6 stars? No, I do not, unfortunately. Not without being changed radically, anyway. So, there we go. That is a rank 1 Mr. Sinister, ending that fight at a full yellow bar. I think your 12k should be pretty good. So Silk a good counter for Dragon Man? Not necessarily, but we're going to be taking her up against the Deadpool boss instead. The leader would be an excellent counter. Just don't parry him, spam your special 2s, you'll be fine. Thank you, Diffian. 726. Nicely done, Pixel Wolf. So, go for our special one. And now she's just going to tick, tick, tick. Pop. Special one. Ooh, delayed blast is going to really hurt. Get rid of that. There we go. No worries at all. Do you have guides all the way to Paragon? Yes, there are 48 videos covering all of Act 6 and 48 videos covering all of Act 7. Any tips for the 733 Red Skull on the Poison Path? We will get to that. I will cover that once I finish this quest. 733 Poison Path Red Skull. Have I fully explored Act 9? If it is story content, I have done it. That simple. Story is one of the things I do pretty much on the day it drops. It's one of the few things I do on the day it drops. Because, without sort of bragging, it's quite easy when you have a full roster. You know, Kate Bishop and Onslaught go through basically everything. The big deal, Air Power, is that you can gain 10 free 7-star champions. Literally, when I say for free, you log in, and that is it. You get them just in a calendar. If you are not, then you get 9 6-stars and 1 7-star. So if you want 9 free 7-stars, best to be Paragon. Does Kate Bishop need to be High Sig or Awakened to do damage like that? So the damage on this path is boosted due to the Power Shield node. That is boosting her damage, but we can take her into Realm of Legends and I'll show you her base damage. No, you can play Kate Unawakened just fine. It's nice to have for sure, but it's not required by any means. Am I going to buy anything in the banquet? Almost certainly. If there's an alliance event for it, then I have to support my alliance. Well, I don't have to, but I'm going to support my alliance. So there we go. Tick, tick. JW, nicely done. Unfortunately, Pickle, I don't have him. Any star or rarity, I don't have a leader. If I was on the CCP beta server, then maybe, but unfortunately I don't have him. Otherwise I would. Would you consider exploring Act 7 and Act 8 a good way to farm units, or is there better? I wouldn't. If you can do it itemless, there are some units on some paths, and you will get some items from doing that. If you want to farm units, you know, there's the arena. It's probably faster. $40k per tick. Oh, Mr. Sinister's so good. One special one. So, our other option was Silk for Deadpool. So, this is a smorgasbord Deadpool, which is similar, well, it's exactly the same as the path from 7.4.6 that I recommended in my previous video. So Duke is not particularly interesting, so it's just really smorgasbord we've got to worry about here. The problem, the reason I didn't recommend Deadpool for the main video, and I did have a few people ask, because there are lots of champions that can take this fight. As long as you've got enough debuffs, you'll be fine. The problem is, Deadpool's abilities are effectively random. So it's very difficult for me to explain how to take the path. Yes, Kushala would probably work against the Dragon Man, just keep baiting those specials. Thank you very much, Project. How's it going today? Ow. How many units needed to solo all milestones? I'm afraid I don't know. Do remember that you always get units from the milestones as well, so that's always helpful. Here comes the degen damage. then once we finished here, we're going to 733 to look at a particularly annoying Red Skull. Oh. Big special one. So yeah, when the RNG goes in your favour, there's not much to this fight. But when it doesn't go in your favour and it's quite random, then it can be quite annoying. So Dian, yes, or Divan? No. Oh, that's a big regen. Yes, this is on PC. Please do not use emulators or anything of the like. This is the official Kabam Steam beta version of MCOC, which I've been given access to early, so I can show you all and do this sort of thing as well. It is currently only available because it's a beta version from special dispensation, or if you live in Australia, New Zealand, or Sweden, I think. Ow. What happened to incursions? Yes, they have gone for now. It's sort of incursions off season. They should be back in a week or something. What CCP challenge are you going to make? Any ideas? Well, I have to be asked first, but I don't know, is the honest answer. It would be something I'd have to give a lot of thought to, and I imagine that I would be given guidance to. For example, I know Metal Sonic Dude, or MSD, made one of the Necropolis ones, because he has a lot of experience in the Necropolis. And, you know, all of the other ones in the Necropolis, it makes a lot of sense, you know, to do a Necropolis one. So I'd have to see what guidance I would be given. If I was given any, like you said, free reign whatsoever, I have a feeling that taking down the Grandmaster with Sauron could be quite fun, but I know I'll get a lot of hate for that. Vega, good sir, how are you on this fine afternoon for you? He's going to guess. How are you doing? How are the Illuminati tier lists coming through? Have you got them all that you required? Is 10,500 units good for the event? Depends how many units you want to spend on it. If you've got lots of units you want to spend, go for it. I will probably be spending about 10,000. I always need to keep some in reserve because I get them quite slowly, and I need access to them for war and that sort of thing. Quick, actually, yeah, poll of people in the chat then. How interested would people be if I did a video breaking down the cost of, you know, being a free-to-play account at sort of ultra-high tier Alliance War, and like how expensive that is on my unit stash? Would that be of any interest to people or not? So, someone was asking about a Red Skull. Ah, this Red Skull, presumably. How do we beat this guy? So, Red Skull is immune to Nullify, Fate, Seal, and Stagger, so we can't use that to strip off his armors. So, effectively, the best way I find to fight Red Skull, when it doesn't matter, like if you're doing it in war, if you're doing it in, you know, BGs where you don't want to take block damage and that sort of thing, then the best way I find to fight Red Skull is just to bait a special one, heavy counter it, and wait a little bit, and repeat. Nice, Vega. Good. I'm glad they're coming through nicely. So, where's my red? Do I have... I must have a Red Skull somewhere. Red Skull. Here we go. It's Red Skull. Bit of interest in that? Okay. I will keep an eye on that. Maybe doing that. Do I have any tips for arena grind? Sell your soul. I don't grind arena. I know I mean, I know how it works. I know most things work. But, yeah, no, I don't do much arena myself. So, who is not a... Actually, we need to use a poison champion or a mystic champion for that path. So, let's use... I don't know, Voodoo will do. Difference between Valiant and Paragon. You need more champions and do more stuff. So, this is how I fight Red Skull. You can parry him sort of in the beginning. If you can re-parry, you will have much better luck. But all I do, bait a special one, and make sure I've got a champion with the right dashback range. Voodoo might not have the right dashback range. Ooh, don't hit the block, it hurts. So... and we just heavy counter. He can't auto-block your heavy counters. So, we're just going to bait another special one. Pop. And you can just do that, and by the time he's dashed back, you do one dex, and he's back, so he no longer has his auto block. So this isn't going to do very much. Oh, power steal. So one, heavy, one dex. There you go. and now his auto block's gone away, even at 10 armor. There we go. So we can't nullify this, guys. This fight's going to take ages. And actually, Dr. Voodoo's increased ability accuracy is letting us parry when it probably shouldn't. So, just going to... Alright, say you're not comfortable intercepting... So you don't want to intercept this guy, and you can't heavy bait him. So you can't parry him, and you can't intercept him. Just block. Block. There you go, he finished his combo. Perfectly safe to go in. Block, block. There's the heavy. Going for that. He's going to throw this. So now... There we go. And now I don't want to parry him. I don't want to intercept him. So we'll just wait. Bait the heavy. Baiting heavy costs you a bit of health in terms of block damage. But you can see, you know, this fight is going well enough. There we go. Heavy counter that. 1 dex. And now we just do the same thing. And this is how I fight Red Skull. If I don't have, you know, a champion that's a direct Red Skull counter. Again, if you're in BGs, this is going to cost you some health. So be it. You haven't got a counter for him. So be it. Yeah. So we're just going to bait another heavy attack. You see, this works basically for as long as you need to do it. Go. So we shouldn't actually be able to parry him here because Dr. Voodoo has extra ability accuracy, which I forgot to mention. There we go. So in answer to someone's question of how do you get through that Dr. Voodoo, something like that. If you're still here and want to take the full path, just say and give us your top champions, and we can certainly have a go. Is Red Guardian, sorry, is Cosmic Ghost Rider reliable for the 712 Red Guardian path? Let's find out. Yep, Vox is very good with his undermines and all of his degens. Very good point. He would work very nicely. This is the Specialist 2 path, isn't it? Yeah, Specialist 2, Extinction Protocol, Static Blast. Probably. Nor static. Special burns. Ah, yes, you want to avoid all of that. Thank you, Devin. That is kind of you to say. Let's try Cosmic Ghost Rider here, then. Yeah, I need to learn to play Vox properly, so when he comes out to 7-star in a couple of days, I will be getting my hands on him for sure. And Cosmic Ghost Rider's a 5-star. That'll do. I'll bring the big one in as well. Is there any rotation to Man-Thing? Yeah, I mean, kind of. It's special ones and then heavies to build poisons. I'll show you in a second. What Man-Thing benefits from hugely, ignore the huge red, I apologise if that just flashbanged anyone, is the Mystic Dispersion Mastery. Because every time you nullify a buff on the opponent, you gain 12% of a bar of power. And if you have 3 buffs, that's 12% of max power. So 3 buffs is 1 bar of power. And so you can just do special 1 heavy, special 1 heavy, special 1 heavy, and so on. Best Red Skull counters Corvus, he's certainly up there. If onto the Ultron path in 726, so I have to watch out for anyone or just use anyone special, so it can just bring big special damage champions. There's a bit more to it than that, but you can kind of just bring big special damage champions. You need to have prowess on you, otherwise you'll deal 90% less damage. And, no, that's bad. You do need to watch out for Guillotine 2099 at the end, because you need to throw specials to deal damage, but she can power drain you on her special one. So either use champions like Hulkling, Venompool, or Venom, or King Groot that are immune to power drain, or push her to special 2. Entirely up to you which one you want to do. Okay, rank 4. Trying to use Chavez. Yes, we can certainly try Chavez in a second. We triggered Dex. Okay, we're going to special 3. So we're going for a medium ending combo now. Oh no, that was a light ending combo. Still getting used to these controls. Actually, you know what? I might just reset. So, we'll go for a medium ending combo now. This is going poorly. I can only apologise. Where am I from? I'm from England in the UK. So light ending combo there. For a special 2 here. Special 2 here. Nice voice crack. Ow, ow, ow. not cool of him. How can I not fight Red Guardian? Hello, Nightcore. How's your day going? Okay, can Red Guardian work here? Maybe. Was I playing very badly? Yes. Still getting used to PC controls. But can he work? Probably. Any other way for gold other than glory, because you don't have any? I would highly recommend you check out our complete gold guide. You can get 3 million gold a week pretty easily. You can get maybe 5 if you keep going and pushing it. So the other option for this path is just to bring in your 6-star rank 5 ascended Cosmic Ghost Rider, and yeah, then things become a bit easier. Hulkling and Sunspots? Yeah, oh, Hulkling will do you fine. Sunspot, yeah, he'll also work. I can't remember if he gains prowess directly, but the node will give them to you, so you can use Sunspot there as well. There are quite a few tech champions on the path, so be careful, but Hulkling will cover them for you as well. Definitely don't use Sunspot for Hulkbuster, that would be a problem. Ankit, nicely done. 716 on 7.2, you keep it going. Chavez is whooping my butt. Yeah, that is appropriate. So, against Chavez, you have to be extremely careful not to let her throw heavy attacks. Actually, let's just practice. It'll be easier to show in demo. Here's a 6-star rank 3 Oh, hang on. My profile. If you wanted Chavez to practice on, you are more than welcome to duel my account. It's LOU2499 with capital L. You can duel my account. There is a big Chavez for you to practice on. She is running 5 out of 5 Mystic Dispersion, so that'll hurt. Have fun. But there are 2 primary ways we want to counter Chavez. The direct way and the indirect way. Thank you, King. I will only assume that you provide me the title. So, let's see. Who do we want to use? Who's got access to Wither? Let us use Spider-Man 2099. So, Chavez is a major problem if she throws a special 2 and if she throws a heavy attack. The last thing we want her doing is her throwing a heavy attack. So don't let her block too much, though she will sometimes just throw a heavy attack out of nowhere. When she throws a heavy attack, she can trigger her dimensions, which are these things up in the top right. I believe you can all... Oh, pardon me. You can all see my mouse, so these things up here. The one that is the most annoying is the middle. Oh, God. Is the middle one. So if she gets that one, then you will start taking damage reflect, which is bad. But for each one she... So if she throws a heavy attack, like this, she will cycle through them. So because I punished that late, she triggered the last one. If I punish it... If I don't punish it at all, she'll also trigger the last one. If I punish it early, she triggers the first one. So that is sort of how that works. So go again. If she triggers, as I said, if she triggers the middle one, she will then... you will take damage back, and we don't want her seeing damage back, of course. However, for each unique one she has, so she's got 2 unique ones here, her special 1 triggers a fairly meaty power gain. And if we look now, so this is just 2, she's getting a lot of power and we'll be spamming them over and over again. Her special 2 gains extra effects depending on what the last dimension she has triggered. So the last dimension she's triggered here is the orange one, so it does extra damage. If the last one she's triggered... There we go. Ah, this is why you don't want to get hit by it. It really hurts. It's better to just block it. So if she's just triggered the orange one, then it just does extra damage, so you can block it. If the last one she's triggered, however, is the purple one, it is unblockable, and that is where a lot of your pain comes from. If she's triggered the middle one, then it's... she just heals from it, so it's no big deal. There is one direct counter to Chavez, and we are going to get there in just a second. So I've just got to build... Oh god, she's going to be dead. Okay, what I'm trying to do is build a special... Actually, I will use a different champion because there is one champion that's much better. Where is my Quicksilver? Must have him somewhere. Quicksilver. LMNOP. Quicksilver. Oh, hang on, I need to... there we go. So, practice against Chavez. KK became Paragon. Congratulations, well done. Quicksilver. That isn't by no means an easy thing to have done, so be proud of yourself. Yeah, the damage reflects Divian is particularly nasty. But if Chavez triggers... Oh, this is my first time playing Quicksilver on PC. This is weird. Triggers a dimension, which she will by throwing a heavy attack. So there you go, she's triggered the dimension there. You can... Oh, I was about to say you can remove it, and I was about to show you how you can remove it. Does Axe 7 get easier after the Gwen Master? Yes, in my opinion. You get Paradox nodes, and they make things very easy. So, you can remove a dimension by triggering a Wither debuff on Chavez. And Quicksilver has easy access to them just by dexing the opponent when he's awakened. So if you have other champions with Wither, such as, well, when Sentry gets buffed, he will have access to Withers. Spider-Man 2099, he has access to them on his special too. You can use that as a get-out-jail free card to remove her dimensions. Is Spider-Ham a good counter for America Chavez? Kinda. I will try it here. So he triggers Power Stings, she's throwing a lot of special attacks. So he doesn't counter anything she does, but she can take advantage of the boost she gives herself, if that makes sense. Do note that the Chavez we're fighting here is my personal one. 5 out of 5 Mystic Dispersion, so she's getting a lot of extra power. As well as Limb Burst, Stand Your Ground, and all the other annoying masteries I run on defense. So, every time she throws a special attack, which she's going to do in just a moment, there you go, so she's taking a bunch of damage. So Ham doesn't actually counter anything she does, but because she throws so many specials, we can take advantage of that for sure. If she's actually going to throw any specials. Here we go. She's taunted. There we go. Again. Just got Spider-Man 7-star. Which one? There are lots of Spider-Mans. So another Power Sting. There we go. Another one. Oh, she's going to throw the special too now. Oh dear. Oh, this is going to hurt. I can feel it. This is going to hurt. Aha! No hurt. So yeah, Spider-Ham, it's not the best option for Chavez, but certainly can work. Yes, Finn, you are bang on absolutely right. Her power gain can also be reversed. So using champions like Spider-Man 2099, he's very fun for Chavez. Also champions like Void, that works very well. Nefaria, fantastic option for America Chavez as well, particularly if he's awakened, and so on. Nothingness, you would like to be Paragon by December the 10th, because if you are Paragon by December the 10th, every day you log in until December the 20th, you, just for logging in, get a free 7-star champion. Easy as that. If you are, so there are 10 in total, and the last one is the new Isophene. If, however, you are less than Paragon, so Thronebreaker or below, or certainly for Thronebreaker, I'm not sure about below, then you get 6 stars instead. So you get 9 6 stars, but the Isophene at the end is also still a 7-star. So if you want to push, you can get free champions. I just beat 746 Kang, nicely done. But I can't get Paragon at 6-star rank 4. I would say check every single store you can. So, you know, you check the Battleground store, check the Glory store, check the Loyalty store, see what you can pick up there. America herself is a favourite. Oh, you're saying your favourite America counter is America Chavez herself? I mean, I could kind of see that, Vega. I like that. Not really something I've thought about too much. But if we use my 6-star versus my 7-star. So America herself is... So her on offense, her third dimension, the purple one, which will be on our right now, reduces power gain. So if I trigger a couple of those, then let her trigger a few as well. So you now, when she throws her special one, watch her power bar. I said when she throws a special one, there we go. You see her power went down slightly. I'm also reversing her Mystic Dispersion. So yeah, actually, also very, very nice. Pop, pop, pop. 2. So punish that. So now she'll gain extra power gain. So she will now gain power gain because I've only got 1 dimension, but it's dramatically reduced. 1, 2, 3. Symbiote Spring from a Titan is good for Act 9. I'm sure you could find uses for him. He's not the champion that would jump to mind when I think about Act 9 counters, but yeah. They certainly work very well. So yeah, so Chavez, we've now got 2 or 3 of our final dimension. And she can reverse and shut down her own power gain, which is excellent, actually. So if I just give her a few more of those, there's 1. So 1, 2, 3. So now watch her power bar. So it goes up. Oh, there we go. So if we get a few more of our purple ones, so when she throws her special 1, she's going to be getting massively reduced power with 1 of our dimensions up here. But if we get 2 and she throws it, she, I think, is slightly reversed. I think they're 60% each, but I can't remember. So yeah, power's going down slowly. And now if we can get her back up there. Watch her power now with 3. She'll throw it. And yeah, she just has no power. She's completely shut down by herself. Excellent call, Vega. Unfortunately, we're just using the 6-star here, so we're going to be here for a while, but we can speed things up by getting some more dimensions. Down. She's now got no dimensions left, so she gains no power at all. 1 big damage incoming. Brr. Here we go. It's the only way Chavez can get first 2 dimensions by heavying into special attack. So technically, the wording is you need to interrupt your heavy. So if for whatever reason, actually maybe I can do it here. So if I do this, nope, she's just going to sit there and hit me back. Damn. So yeah, so you just need to interrupt your heavy. So if they hit you, that would be one way to get it. If heavy into striker, that's another way of getting it. But yeah, heavy into special is the predominant way of getting it. Can Jugs work for the Tactics Captain America? Probably not. Sinister, no. Cosmic Ghost Rider, maybe. Hercules, I mean, Hercules kind of works for everything. Some quick advice. Got no revive. I'm on 746. I've got no revives left. I should recommend I use my units with the banquet event coming up. So Liam, if you get Paragon today, you will get 10 7-stars in the coming 2 weeks. Do you consider that worth the revives you will be putting in? That's entirely up to you. I'm on Act 9, but it looks as if my characters, they seem to be on Act 7. I need to get 2 7-star rank 3s for Valiant. Any advice on how? So, the easiest way to get Valiant is 1. Go to Act 9. 100% Act 9, which still feels slightly weird to say. I believe gives you a... oh yeah, here you go. So this gives you a huge chunk of Tier 4 Alpha, which is not quite, that's 1.5, I think. Plus you can pick up another one here, so there's 1. And you can basically pick them up as you go through here. So if you do 100% Act 9, you get enough for 1 7-star rank 3 champion. Another way of doing it is... Good morning, Meat. Please don't spam. If you jump into the Crucible Legendary difficulty and look on the rewards here, generic 2 to 3 gem for 100% exploration there. There's your Valiant right there. If you wanted to, there is the Necropolis as well, which gives you a 1 to 2 on initial and a 2 to 3 on completing. So those are the 3 easy ways of accessing this. So yeah, those are the easy ways of gaining Valiant. That's the word I'm looking for. It's been a long stream, I'm getting tired. Other ways of doing it, there's always stuff you can pick up in the stores. Apologies, I'm showing these as Valiant stores. That's all I can do. I can't show other stores. But for example, there's Tier 4 Alpha in the Battleground store here. If I go to the Alliance Glory one, there's Tier 4 Alpha here as well. And you will just pick up little bits here and there as well for rewards. Oh, Eternity of Pain. The Autumn of Agony as it is at the moment. This will start giving them to you as well if you can access them. So I would say those are the easiest ways of getting Valiant. Let's pick up a couple of rewards from here. Oh, everyone loves the daily super event. Nightcore fully explore Act 9.1 specifically. You don't need to do all of Act 9 just yet. Currently stuck on 6.1.1. My champs aren't the greatest lol, but I'm a try. Joe Dash, 6.1.1 and 6.1.2 are the hardest chapters in 6.1 and some of the most annoying chapters in Act 6 relative to the expected roster level. Don't worry about getting stuck on them. They are an absolute pain. One more dupe on the Titan there, so I don't think I'll pick this up, so I think I'll stick with the T4 Alpha. So, what else? We've got one more in here. Hey, there we go. Nowhere near enough to open anything up, but never mind. We need those because the sentry is coming soon. Vox has returned. So, any other questions? Oh, for Act 7, perfect. Enough reach Paragon, but can't beat Terex. So, STSE10, do let us know who your top mystics are in chat, and we can certainly have a look. Do this quest. This Terex is a tough cookie, for certain. So that the best counter for this Terex, without question, is... Where is my goat? Here he is. Ronan. He can completely stunlock the entire path. So even if... Actually, can we take 4 stars into this quest? Yes, we can. So even if you have a 4-star Ronan, he is very, 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 very good. In fact, let's go... What rank is my 4-star Ronan? 5-star rank 5 unascended. Let's give him a try. So, any counters for Act 6 Medusa, as always, watch the video, but you need strong bleeders that don't rely on buffs. So, Nick Fury, Chi-Ilth, Archangel are some very good options. So, can we do this with a 4-star Ronan? Oh, that is some really nasty block damage. So there goes his rock field. That block damage is starting to really hurt. So he's healing a lot now. Don't worry about that. We will deal with that in just a second. So there we go. That's the fight over. He is now stun locked for the entire fight. And it's only going to get longer and longer and longer. Simula, my man, how are you doing on this fine... Well, it's nighttime for me, but I don't know where you are, so how are you doing? Yeah, I believe I have seen people use Quicksilver, or as Sim says, yep, Photon also works very, very nicely, and is who I used. It took me 2 revives. One of them was at 7% health, so sort of 1.5 revives. CP Josh, congratulations, and thank you very much. Anyone expect to see a 100k special 2 for a from a 4-star champion? Ronan is by far the best counter for this path, even as a 4-star. And, oh, I didn't mean to go back. Keep going. Even though he's a 4-star, or because he's a 4-star, he's incredibly cheap to heal. You know, there's 1 potion or 3 or 4 of these. Very, very cheap to heal. So yeah, he can do the entire path. Just watch out for Groot and his debuff duration reduction. You know, just get 10 buffs rather than 5 or something. And Iron Man Infinity War, make sure that you have him stunned in the auto block phase. It'll work for the entire path. Then you just need Night Carnage counter, and you're good to go. Can CGR work for Medusa? Regular Medusa, sure. For the 631 Medusa, no. No way in hell. What about Mr. Sinister? Again, regular Medusa, sure. For 631 Medusa, no. You need a bleeder. There's no point trying to be clever with it. You need to bleed her, and that's it. When does 9.2 come out? No idea. Any advice for 814? We can have a quick look. Or 814 boss specifically. Who are the 841 bosses? So, where are we looking in here? Do I remember that? Oh, is this the skill one? For reference, I take this path at the bottom. That's relatively simple apart from the Mangog. Ah, I remember these ones. Vox, I would say probably Medusa's good for Medusa, but you want to be running Despair because she's also got Buffet. That one's not too bad. Cascading Failure, running on fumes. Ooh. That's not too bad. Silk would absolutely demolish this fight. She'd be quite funny. Oh, 914. We'll have a look at a moment. That one in a moment. Be Like Water's not very nice. So yeah, 914. We'll look. Do you think Sentry will be worth ranking after the buff? Yes. And if he is even remotely good, he will be going to rank 4 on my live account. If you have good 6-star, rank 5 and 7-star 2, can you clear and explore 9.1? Yes, if you are good. Absolutely. You don't need to spam me. It's fine. I will follow you. Don't worry. Sorry, Ben. I won't review your champions. So for these bosses, dethrone down buffaloes. Too many hits per match. Footloose. That one doesn't look too bad if you're okay with intercepting. Yeah, you intercept, you push the power stings back onto her. Don't let her heal. That's not too bad. Keep the buffs off Footloose. Beast of Burden. Crimson Rage. He would be okay, and then... Oh, do power stings work for that Medusa? Good to know. Arco, knocking out defender with a Mystic Champion. I'd say this one would be okay as well. Just don't parry her too much, or you will be faulted. Yes, Sim, you are bang on. You can reverse the regen. I believe that's how Sweda did it when he did Strife solos every boss in Act 6. He put Mr. Fantastic pre-fights on him and spent about half an hour just dexing in that fight. Dex heavy, to very, very slowly reverse her regen. Ivan, nicely done. Stuck at the first Kang, kind of giving into not getting Paragon. Ah, no. Which champion's your top champions board? Let's go have a go at that Kang. Who is my favourite champion, most hated defender to fight? My favourite champion is probably Ghost. She has... There's a lot of history with my Ghost. My 5-star Ghost did most of Act 6 for me, as well as Labyrinth of Legends, so she's definitely my most used champion overall, not recently, but overall. And she's also really good. So that, that helps as well. In terms of my most hated defender to fight, through lack of practice, I don't like fighting Enchantress. I understand her, but I just haven't fought her enough to be truly comfortable. I obviously don't like fighting Serpent, because no one does, unless I'm using Chavez. Wonder why she's at rank 3. Actually, she's at rank 3 for defense, but she's also good for fighting Serpents. And the champion that I just don't like the most in fighting, I can't explain it. I really hate fighting Guillotine 2099, Dr. Octopus, and Future Ant-Man. The first two are just slightly annoying, and for Dr. Octopus, his animations just get to me. I just struggle with them a bit. Future Ant-Man I just hate. I would agree with you, Simulator. Rank 1 to 2 gem on a Void is a good option if you can go for that high sig. I touched on this slightly earlier in the stream when it's 6 stars versus 7 stars. I have 6-star rank 5 Ascended Void at sig 200. I took him to this rank. Wow, he is sparkly on the PC version. I took him to this rank when 7-star Void was available, and I believe... I don't think I have 7. Do I have 7-star Void? I thought I had 7-star Void. Okay, no 7-star Void for me. But even if I had 7-star Void, I would have still ranked the 6-star. Is Valkyrie effective for the 733 Quake path? Is that the debuff potency one? No. I mean, she'll work, sure, but her instant bleeds aren't treated as debuffs. So, don't count. Wrong Discord server. Oh, wrong button. My mistake. Yeah, very, very bright. So Chimpanzee, that'll be you on Discord as well. So you've got a Hyperion in there. Let's grab a Hyperion. Hyperion we'll use for the final phase. Chavez, be alright, I guess. Hang on. I've done all of the bosses very recently, so I've got to sort of try and remember who's who. This is that Kang, which we... Let me just go read his abilities. Let's not overthink these things. Let's just go read. How do we damage this guy? I can't remember. So whilst wound... Oh, okay, so yes, we give him all of that. Yes. First 6-second transition. Power loop. Time collapse. Reduced to 0. Do we get damage boost in this fight? Don't think so. Oh, no, okay, yeah. Right, I remember what's going on. Struggling with the Bahamut boss for Guillotine Karina's chant. How to approach the fight. I don't have a video of that information at the moment. I honestly... this is a cop-out answer, Anthony, and I do apologise for that. stick it into YouTube. I'm sure someone else has done a guide on exactly how to do it. You've just got to dex his stuff, get him to 3 of his charges, and then do the ping pong with his like sort of gamma blasts and not with the orange ones. Admittedly, I'm afraid it has been a very long time since I've done Bahamut. I haven't done him since, you know, he came out. So yeah. Who else can we use then? So let's. So he's a tech Kang, so I'm going to avoid the dominate. You've got a null in there. So null is also cosmic. So let's have your null. Looks like he's 7-star rank 1, mine is rank 2, but close enough. You've got another Hyperion, but we won't have 2. Let's have a Chavez. I'm going to have to use the big Chavez, I'm afraid, but I hope you'll get the idea. And let's bring us some path counters as well. Who are we bringing for this path? This is the Emma Frost Poison's path. That's fine. I'm going to apologise now and just use big champions to smash through the path as fast as possible, so we can get to the boss and show you what's what. We need an armor break champion, so let's have... Do I have Medusa ranked up? Got a 5-star Medusa, that won't do. You'll do. Cool, that's fine. Anyone else that's better for armor breaks? Not you. Nope, that'll do. Right. Ice Kid, nicely done. Congratulations and join the Paragon Club. Gamer Weeb, you would like to be Paragon because on December the 10th, if you are Paragon, you will gain 10 free 7-star champions. And I do mean free, and I do mean 7-star. So all you have to do is you log in and you get 1 every day. Ben, Gamora is absolutely a W. Enjoy her and her very, very insane damage. So yeah, if you're Thronebreaker, you get 9 6-stars and 1 7-star rather than all 10 as 7-stars. Ow. Oh, this is going very badly. Right, so this is the part of the video where we pretend that that didn't happen. Heat, nicely done. No, you don't need to rush to Valiant, but you absolutely can if you would like to. Paragon's where you want to be for the event, but you know, Valiant is nice because it's better. But yes. Child, now you say it, I'm not sure I do. But no, I do mean 7 stars. So this is our first attempt on this path. As Lego Batman said, first time. And those are words to live by. Honestly, Dadafin, that is entirely up to you, who you have and who you want. Both pools are okay. There's always going to be a few good champions and a few mediocre ones. So it's entirely up to you and who you want. I just tend to open them. I know some people are like, oh, you know, I'm saving for this pool or that pool. I just open them and have fun with it. So yeah, entirely up to you. Poison, please. Please. Not. Yeah, so Thronebreakers will get Isophene as a 7-star, and everyone else is a... Come on, brain. 6-star. But Paragon and upwards will get all 7 stars. That was a bad idea. So that is dramatically melting him down. And there we go. 1 deadly cage. Top 5 champions for Act 7. Colossus, Kingpin, Kate Bishop, a strong bleeder, so say Chi-Ilf or Nick Fury, and a strong buffy champion, so someone like Hulkling, Hyperion, someone like that. Those, I would say, would be my top options for Act 7. Though I'm sure lots of people would give different answers, depending on who you ask. And actually, Vega will have, and many of the members of the MCSC Illuminati will have a set of videos covering that exact topic, rating sort of the same champions, but by different people. Opinions on the new buffs. Sentry, I am very much looking forward to. I think he's going to be very powerful, and I want one. Sentinel will be a sort of a good tech staple. Oh, that's not the champion I wanted to go in with. This is going to be interesting. So yeah, so Sentry will be very, very good. Very solid, sort of halfway between Nimrod and... Yeah, someone's going halfway between Nimrod and Nick Fury, which is a very good champions to be halfway in between. And Deadpool X-Force, I need to play him, but his damage output looks potentially ridiculous. So that will be quite interesting. I wonder if this will kill. Oh, Chavez, your damage is so good. Ow, ow, ow. Perfect, you've got Hulkling Fury King, but yeah, so you will absolutely start blitzing your way through X7. Particularly once you hit 7.3, that's when it gets much easier, in my opinion. Magic Walk, you're bang on. If you can't get... Actually, I'm going to use Chavez here again. If you can't get to Thronebreaker, still to get to Paragon, the 7-star, the 6 stars you get are still going to be very, very helpful. Would Gladiator work for this K? Yes. Almost certainly. How hard is it to get 7 stars to rank 3? To get 7 stars to rank 3. So if you're talking about just getting 7 stars so you can rank 3 them, that's not hugely difficult. In order to rank 3 7 stars, that is a little bit more of a challenge. So you will want to be looking at maybe a run of a run of Necropolis. That's one way to get them. Run of the Crucible. That's another way of getting them. And 100%ing 9.1. Those are the 3 easy ways to get rank 3 materials. Well, they're generic gems, so you can't not rank 3 champions with them. Incoming! Oh. How many 6 stars would I get? And so, Gamer Weeb, if you are currently Thronebreaker, you will gain 9 6 stars and then 7-star Isophene. I can't remember all of the 6 stars you'll get. There's Gambit, OG Spider-Man, Gwenpool, Vox, Wiccan, other ones that I've forgotten. They're a solid batch. I think Wiccan and Vox are probably the top 2, but because they are really solid. Some of the others more, some less. Let's use Kate here, so we can shut down his evade. Shall I rank to Vox or Emma Frost? 7. I'm going to assume 7-star, and that is entirely up to what your roster needs. Respect, nice to see you, my friend. If you need... Oh, this is going to be fun. If you need a strong Cosmic or damage over time, I would go Vox. If you need Emma Frost, go with Emma Frost. So she's got fantastic immunities. Oh, calm down with the evades. So Emma Frost has got fantastic immunities, lots of prowess and big damage. So, yeah, it's entirely up to what you need. Please stick. Nice. So now he can't evade. Oh, yes. Oh, no. Cheated. So there we go. Now. And now he can evade again. There we go. Now we've got to wait for that to go away. Oh. So I'm keeping the Cold Snap paused so it can tick him down without having to knock him down. So we just pause it with our mediums. So just doing lots of those and letting the poisons and poison vulnerability just tick him down slowly. No rush in this fight. It's a damage over time fight. Oh, that's going to hurt. Okay, I thought that would hurt more. Go for a special 2. There we go. A bit ropey on the timing up. Never mind. Gamer, thank you very much. You know, you're the one that's doing it. I just, you know, read the notes for you. Jabari Panther fits into exactly the same category, Ben. If you need her, use her, or rank her. You know, if you need a strong bleeder, a cleanse option, that sort of thing, absolutely go for it. If you don't, then go for one of the others. Particularly when you get to 7 stars, it's about knowing what you need more than just ranking who's good. Which is why I try and... My tier list is arranged such that it is. Some champions are good all the time, some less so. Who should we use here? Let's use Morkate. Because Green Goblin, I don't believe, can regen damage over time. We have to worry about that a bit less. Do I have any tips for the Tigra CCP challenge? Fintech, are you still here? The honest answer, Neo, is no. Get good with Tigra. Is unfortunately the only thing I can suggest for you. Yeah, Tigra is a tricky champion. I would actually, one thing I would recommend is watch other people do it. Many people live stream the challenges. Some of the fights have specific sort of tactics you want to follow, particularly the Warlock fight, because you'll need to follow the right tactic there. You won't do much damage at all. There you go. Neo, you can ask the man that designed the challenge. Was the Tigra one yours, Finto? Perfect release. Damage there. We're talking about the Tigra CCP challenge, Finn, which I believe you might be an expert in. Nicely done, Cormorix. Yeah. Photon. Very, very nice. Right, hardest fight on this path, Emma Frost. You need to armor break her, otherwise she's going to be poison immune, and we can't deal damage without poisons. That's fair enough, Neo. Certainly a good thing to try and do. Oh, we can get reparries in this fight, if she's not going to do that. I think it was Neo Kun was asking Finn. Just, you know, top tips for doing it. Five-star Serpent is very good. Not only will he do you well on offense, particularly in slightly longer fights, but he's also very good on defense as well. No, I have not been offered to make a challenge. I don't even know what I would do. Still getting used to reverse controls on PC. Right, let's bring the hammer down. I think 6 stars that you would rank 4 because you've got many good ones. I don't know which ones to take for the rest of Act 7. It entirely depends what you need. It's just the philosophy I will stand by. There is no such thing as a good champion in this game. There's only a champion you need. Can I have a poison, please? Thank you. You know. Okay. We are going to take a special 3 here. Bosh. This is not going to work. There is no way I can... Yeah, no, not going to happen. This is why we do testing things. So we had too many armor breaks there, which gave her too much power, and a lot of... a lot of power means special 3. Oops. So yeah, no such thing as a good champion. Only one you need. Who are we going to use this fight? I guess it's going to have to be Kate. Which champion? Which quest are you talking about, Chimpanzee? I've been going over quite a few, and it's hard to keep track. She's got the poison. Damn, early release now. Oh, amateur. There we go. Would I watch the entire stream in 144p? I mean, you can if you want to. That's entirely up to you. How to make a challenge with Captain Britain? I think not. I think I'd leave that to Grass to do. He's the champion, the Captain Britain fan. Right. So, this is 736 Kang, Tech Kang. Let's start with some null action so I can warm up and remember how this fight goes. Oh, mute, you're right. I have left my face cam on the bottom row. So, oh, yes. Right, I remember what's going on now. So it needs to be a special 1. Throw that. Now we've got to get to special 3 very quickly. Oh, this is going to go very poorly. I cannot dex on the PC. Oh, no. that's a frame earlier than expected. Pop, pop. So now I need to be at 0, so we're just going to wait. Null does have decent regen, and particularly if we're running recoils, I'll be healing from those debuffs as well, but that is not what's going to happen. Right. Right, that's the first phase down. So now this is the power gain phase, so we gain first, lose later. Ow. So he's playing very aggressively. So now we need to be at 0 at the start of this phase, so we can start pushing our power up a little bit. So there's 0, no. Very long heavy animation. Rank 5 Herc or rank 2 Chi Ilth? The honest answer is Herc is the better champion. Big damage. Back, 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 back. Pop. 1, 2. Frame earlier than you think it is. Hercules, particularly when awakened, will just kind of carry you through everything. Because he is super overpowered. Oh, now that is some damage. We like that sort of damage. Yes, no. We should have used that phase to regen instead. Never mind. Right. Very aggressive here, Kang. So now we're in the power drain phase. And he's not gaining any power because he's in his corrupted mode. That's bad. Oh no, I'm gonna die here. Null is not a good option for this fight. Because we can't move Kang's power bar. And yeah, so so what went wrong in this fight? Null has the ability to shut down the opponent's combat power rate, meaning that they gain less power when you hit them. However, in this fight, we rely on Kang throwing his special ones, so actually we had a real problem as soon as that came about. So we're going to use Chavez now instead. Neo, I imagine you're absolutely right. I imagine that Serpent is very fun for this boss. Special 2. Special 2. Special 1. Oh no, failed that one. Oops. Thank you, Billy. That is appreciated. Damn. Okay, that's the special 0. Special 2. Ah, it's a frame earlier than you think it is on 60 frames. Stunning me now, oops. So I'm just going to let our power drain here so we can now throw special 1. There we go, we got the timing for the special 3, that's quite tricky. CGR good for this fight, he's okay. I wouldn't say he's the top option because you're going to be thrown massively off your rotation. Oh, we've got special 3s back to back. But I'm sure he could do it. It just wouldn't be like full CGR power. Nice. Got back to special 3. I mean, Breaknecker, you're not wrong. It is a massive skill check this fight. Nice. Please hit him. Nowhere near as good as Null was. Oh, right. I wonder if Chavez shuts down Kang's passive power gain. She does. Right, Chavez confirmed best cheese for this fight. Chavez is officially the best for this final phase because it's a race to special 3, and as we can see here, Kang's power is just getting drained by the fact we're stacking up our negative zones. Unless of course you get cocky and forget to throw the special 3. But Chavez is an amazing counter for that, but I want to show Hyperion as well. So I purposefully died there, 100%, because I want to show Hyperion here instead. So Hyperion is also very, very good for this phase, because he's got his own power gain, and that's of course not getting hit, but it's basically just a race to the special 3 at that point. Misty, nice to see you too. Fresh cheese indeed. Oh no, so this is the other problem I have with this fight. Your special 3 is not a guaranteed KO. So if your champion doesn't have enough damage to kill him in one special 3, this is what is going to happen to you. Kang special 3, 25 hits on it, which is a slight problem. Well, I apologise for being slow just for you, mate. So, that's what this fight looks like. At this point, you just use a revive and go in again, or use Kate or whatever. So, bro is live at 2 AM. Well, it's only 9 o'clock for me, because I live in England. So, not too bad. But, on that note, I think I will call it there for tonight. We've been going live for 3 and a bit hours. So, I hope I've given everyone that needs it a fresh insight into some of their problems in Act 7. Nitram, who do I rank 3? Mags, Rintra, Colossus, Archangel. Really depends who you need. Magneto will shut down all the metal champions you need to. Rintra is a fantastic mystic. Colossus is a great mutant if you need immunities. And if you can bleed it and poison it, Archangel is a pretty damn good option. So, Bread, actually, yeah, you can cheese that fight with Guillotine 2099 as well. So, yeah, I think I will end it there for tonight. We've been going for quite some time. But, if I will also be streaming same time tomorrow, I think. Yeah. So, it'll be 6 o'clock UK time tomorrow. Maybe earlier. I don't know. I will probably be... yeah, I'm going to go live tomorrow at some point. To help more people with Act 7 and so on. I'm really losing my brain right now, as I imagine you can hear. What inspired the owl profile picture? I liked it, and it seemed to fit, so that's what we went for. Thank you, Jason. So, a good night to all of those that it is a good night to. Good morning for all those that it is a good morning to. And good lunchtime for those that it is good lunchtime. But I will see you all tomorrow. Bye, everyone. Wait, no, hang on, that's not how we do it. Thank you. And I will see you.